I'd let it happen. But if it's mid combat, I'd say like maybe bonus action to.
You're mid combat,
and I think, huh?
No, that's right. I'm just yelling at you.
He's just being
Okay.
a doofus.
I'm just being a doofus. So that's right.
But I suppose you know, like sheathing my sword does put me at a disadvantage because you know then I don't have a fucking weapon.
You also don't have your arcane focus for any of your spells.
So
I
that is the
sheath my
disadvantage,
glaive,
right?
my pants fall down.
Specifically, if
Oh,
you
so I
sheath your
wouldn't be able
blade,
to cast Eldritch Blast.
Nope.
yeah,
If
if
it
you
comes
sheath
out
your
of my
blade,
shoulder,
your reaction would have to be like an unarmed strike or something, right?
Yeah. Punch
If
things.
somebody was trying to
You can punch things.
Now I'm not hidden in darkness, and all I can do is slap you.
I'm just
Welcome to
imagining
D&D.
a Xena going all ham on somebody.
Alright, I'm gonna move these.
So
out
it's
of the way.
free to dismiss, by the looks of it, but it's meant to cost an action to bring it into play. So typically, I've
His
assumed
hex-
you've already
his hex
had it in
blade.
your hand.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Well, I just walk around with it.
I just walk. Yeah, I just walk around with my glaive out all the time.
I'm assuming that most of the time when you're walking around, you don't have it, and then before combat, you just
Walking through Miletus, just holding my axe, my great axe at the ready.
And my axe.
Oh, my axe.
Just make Azoth hyper vigilant, and he's just paranoid as fuck. Everything that happens just grabs his, summons his sword. Oh, I literally just finished eating dinner.
ready?
Oh yeah, good now.
Oh, what are you, me playing Rocket League?
Yeah, I reckon. No, that bit was like a. Bah!
It was a mid word.
It was mid word. That's right. Yeah. Would you like it burn?
I'd like a
When
spoon.
last we left,
Okay.
No,
The
we got
bed.
straight in.
no messing around tonight.
Good to
When
see
last
the-
we left,
Good to see the irons there.
we were
Don't
in
try.
the Harpy's Nest, having just discovered some of the options that your party may be able to take after taking out a group of bandits, receiving some gold. You came back and watched the tournament in which Fluffy fought and did not prevail. After which, there's a face. You're making a face like you want to say
No,
something.
I'm just. Did we split up that gold? I don't remember adding it to my sheet. Oh no! Yes, never mind. It's okay. Yeah, I did. It's okay. It's alright. It's okay. Sorry. Continue. The bandit gold.
The victor of the battle of the champions tournament was Ignar, and after a little tirade about the gods, a certain someone from the party was overcome by one of the gods and let out a rather large speech before calling down a beam of sunlight to smite Ignar. You then went about to Lilio to discuss the possibility of what was going on and what happened, and discovered that perhaps Azoth is a vassal of Heliod. You then all went around on some various errands with Amos creating some magic arrows, Fluffy getting a blessed glaive, and Lyndall tagging along and making some friends with some elves.
Yeah.
And becoming friends with some other musically talented elves, while Azoth was off for a walk trying to bask in his glory of the fact that he now believes himself to be a god, apparently. Lilio came over to the Harpy's Nest, where most of you were, and let you know about a couple of possibilities that you could take in regards to pursuing these manticles, the null magic manticles. You heard of some that had been used to hold a wizard that had been broken, of a pair that had been stolen in Miletus, and also the ability to go and mine some adamantine, or get some adamantine and take it up to one of the temples of Heliod and have it blessed. And I believe that is where we leave it. The party hanging around the table at the Harpy's Nest as Lilio leaves, and not long, I would say, probably not long after that, or actually no, Azoth probably would have been back for that conversation. So Lilio gets up and has bidded you all farewell as she goes to look further into what has happened, and leaves you all.
Yeah, we were upstairs. We were
After the
we were in
conversation.
our room to have our conversation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
had you
'cause
guys?
it-
Yeah, okay.
About Silver Tongue, Silver Claw, Silver Paw.
Silver paw.
Yeah.
Got there in the end. Silver tongue,
So that
silver claw,
conversation-
silver
So Lilio's come down, had that conversation, I guess, with Lyndall and Azoth, and then
Well, I
Lilio's
thought
head off.
what had happened is
We were
she
all
had
there.
came, spoke with all of us, then they went upstairs.
Yeah.
To have
Oh,
their
okay,
conversation.
right,
Yeah.
right, okay.
And
So,
I joined the Elvish Bards and like listened to them play and hung out with them
No
for the
worries,
evening.
yeah.
So
I thought
Yeah,
I
rock
couldn't
out.
remember exactly how it had gone. Yeah. So
Yeah.
now, so we'll say that happened while Azoth wasn't there. Not long after Lilio's left, Azoth rocks back up. We've got there is an elf
No one's
playing
there.
a lovely serenade, and Lyndall's sitting with a bunch of elves. You don't see Fluffy in that, so you walk back in.
do I see him come in?
You'd see
Are
him
you
coming
hiding?
in.
Are you? Yeah. I
No,
would
no,
say,
no, no.
Are you
I'm
sneaking
not.
in?
No. Just kind of. Azoth walks back in, kind of like slowly, like not. I don't know. I don't imagine Azoth to be like normally very chipper or whatever, but you may sense like just kind of like a bit of a downness, like a bit of a just flat, in his appearance. He's not really trying to hide, but just kind of walk in, probably do a quick look around and not see, probably expecting maybe to see everyone maybe sat around a certain table or something, as per usual, but not really see that straight away. So I'd probably just make my way over to the bar, maybe get like a drink or something. So I probably don't even see you playing with the elves.
Yeah. Yeah. If I see you at the bar, I'll call out and wave to you as you're turning around and from getting a drink or having your interaction with the bar. So
I clock you.
just wave.
It is.
Say hi.
Hixus is working tonight. The gentleman.
I'm too down to even. Wasn't even gonna ask. Now I'm more down, but like I wasn't gonna. I'm not feeling my game. Probably actually quietly happy. Like, ugh, I don't want her to see me like this.
Is it pretty late at this point?
It's pretty. It's not super late. No, like this is. It's probably only like, just after nightfall. I would say it wasn't particularly late when Lilio came in. You guys had gone to the bathhouse, I think, or was that the previous?
That was
Previously.
before the tournament. Yeah.
That was before the tournament. I was like, okay, never mind then.
We were cleaning up for that. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not particularly late. I think you guys just kind of headed back after getting the weapon blessed and doing some of that stuff. So probably only just after nightfall. Dinner's probably being served around now.
Did we check in with Hixus about a message from
Atlas?
Atlas? Yeah.
You haven't. No.
Okay.
I don't. I don't. If you did, the answer was no.
I
I
thought
think
we
you
did,
asked
but
if there was something.
I think we had,
don't know. I think we might have.
Yeah.
because we said like, oh, he's probably going to meet us here himself.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's no message from Atlas
and
yet.
it's literally like the next day after the conversation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Cool.
Did we get rooms? Would I think that we have a?
You still have rooms. I think you grabbed
You
rooms.
and I
for
were
a few nights.
sharing a room at the moment, but I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Were
Yeah,
we all
just-
sharing a room. I can't remember
Just wanted
honestly.
to know. Yeah.
I think this is your last night that you had set up. I think you'd set up for the night after that, and that was it.
Yeah.
What would you like to do, guys?
Unless there's anything else going on, like I'm hanging out with the elves,
elves
spending
for the
the
night?
evening,
No
chatting
worries.
them up, asking them about their culture, their religion, their government, how that all works. Specifically, I would want to talk to them about because of everything that's going on, like their perspective of the gods in this, and
Mm-hmm.
and if they've been able to contact their gods and down that line. So.
So you have a pretty detailed conversation. They're pretty open about things. They have their own gods, and they haven't been able to speak to them, or most of them since this happened. There are reports that some of the gods they've been able to speak to, but they were typically the lesser gods, beings that were more likely to be on the plane when things collided and are possibly on Theros at the moment. Is the thought that's being held by most of the elves that do serve those gods. You learn that this city is run by a queen, and she has a council of elves where they have 2 elves from each kind of family house, and most of those families, there's I think it was about 20 families. So there's about 40 people that basically make up a council, or more or less similar to a senate where rules and laws are passed, and then the queen holds kind of a deciding vote if it's needed.
What's the name of the city?
The city is... Where was it? I have it written down. Valentos? Valentos, it was.
Valentos or Balentos?
Val. With a
Val?
V.
Valorant.
This is the city of the elves.
Fluffy's knackered after a couple of big days and is sleeping in his room through the night.
Yeah, Amos is doing the same.
No worries. Azoth, what would you like? Are you just going to head up to...
I would have heard the elves playing, which would have been nice, interesting, but I probably would have had just my one drink most likely, and then just probably gone up to my room.
No worries. Head on up and head to bed, and then I imagine eventually, as the night dwindles on, as per the previous night as well, you begin to feel yourself grow tired as the elves continue to talk. You talk probably a little later than you should.
They don't get tired, right? That's the they don't very much
they don't sleep.
Yeah.
They as a game mechanic thing, they enter a trance for 4 hours, and that's their long rest.
It's like a meditation.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 elves in the party, and you never need to have someone else on
Savage.
watch. Yeah, cool. So you do that, and then you head up.
Yeah, eventually, I would imagine it was pretty late. Like, my curious, Lyndall being very curious would want to know a lot about anything they had to say.
And they
So,
ask similar questions of you about the city and its people, the gods. To which I assume you give them your opinions on the gods.
I don't know that I would, unless they asked specifically about that. I mean, worshiping someone specifically. I think Lyndall would have, I would have shared information as if it were like reading it off of a pamphlet, right? Like if you were,
There are these gods. They do this.
Yes, yeah.
In the night passes through relatively uneventfully. And you all wake up feeling quite well rested.
Doubled up! Yay! Somehow this sleep has made me feel stronger.
I just feel so ready.
Yeah, it makes me feel all warm and fuzzy.
I feel all jittery.
We'll wait for Azoth.
Yeah.
Return.
Yeah. Damn it. Just go about your day.
We all just woke. The party just woke up. We had nothing else to do but
Yeah.
watch. Listen, be a bunch of weirdos.
It was a prequel to Hera and Azoth.
Don't tell Hera about this. That was Ophelia from the theatre.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ophelia.
Ooh.
Her name.
I feel ya.
On my notes.
I
what happened for
feel
me.
ya. She was the daughter of the second in charge
The only daughter.
of the 12.
Only daughter of, yeah.
All right.
Ah!
So the morning beckons. You all rise. With Lyndall being the last to rise this morning.
Sleep.
Having a bit of a sleep in.
Not too late though. Like I don't.
No,
I imagine
no.
them having gone to bed relatively early, they would have been up early. So.
Yeah.
Be too late.
Yeah, I'd say so. Come down to the smell of bacon and grease. Some form of spiced scrambled eggs.
That sounds good.
Yeah. Right now I'm starving.
So hungry. And Hixus there again is just serving out
roll
some
for that?
drinks and some. Huh?
Did
No.
you roll for that? Oh.
No, I didn't.
But
He
no,
worked the night, so he
It's
stays
just
to work
Hixus,
the night.
alright?
is Hixus cooking as well? Like, would he have prepared the continental
No,
breakfast?
there's a back area where they have a chef that
Cook,
you've
yeah.
not met.
Yeah.
Or a cook is probably a better way to put it in this kind of place. As you all come down, is after breakfast this morning?
Yes, sir. It smells quite delicious. I'll definitely take something.
Take 2 serves, please.
Whatever you
Easy. Well,
got going, sir.
a meal is usually included. Extra will be a silver.
Done.
No worries. Jump over there. We'll have it out to you shortly. Go over, grab a table. The mornings, there's a bit of a bustle going on. Not too much. People just kind of sitting around in the morning before they get ready to head out for their day. And yeah, as you're all kind of sitting around after a few minutes. Hixus brings out 5 plates of food. 2 of them putting down in front of Fluffy, and the others in front of each of you. It's a serve of bacon and some like this sourdough type bread with this kind of scrambled eggs that's got like a bunch of spices mixed into it, and as you eat it, it's actually a little bit hot. It gives you a nice little bit of a burn as you eat it.
Like it.
Roll con.
I like it. Well, fellas, what do we think of the day? Do we want to go and make some money, or do we want to? Are we heading up towards Akros again, or what are we thinking?
Fluffy,
We got a couple of different options, to be honest.
We do.
I can't help but notice something a little different about your equipment.
Oh yeah. I went and well, yeah, you were there when I bought the glaive yesterday, but I'm pretty sure you were there when I bought her. You weren't there when I went and got it thingoed.
No, sorry, I meant I noticed a different presence.
Oh yeah,
around you.
I'm very excited to try it out. I think it's gonna leave a nice bite on some people or things, you know.
Put teeth in it. Okay, that's interesting.
Well, I mean, I'll bite them, but I'm excited to use my glaive. Yes, thank you.
Like glaive them.
You guys should have seen him coming out of the temple. It was a quite glorious moment with his new glaive and the sun setting behind him. It was incredible.
Yeah, it was just yeah, a real moment.
We have a very special friend here.
Thanks.
Special friend.
Special friend. No, I feel like money is always a good thing, and if we're gonna go up to,
yeah, we can chase these bandits and try and
We know
hit up their hideout.
we have stuff that's north, right?
Which
the idea
bandits are
was
those?
that if we go seek out some adamantine, we know that it's adamantine, right?
Yep.
Like Lilio explained that specifically to us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
We we could go visit our friends in like we had spoke about last night. We can go visit our friends up north outside of Acroas. And on the way, if we have the opportunity, we can maybe seek out some of the job postings that is like north of us.
well, I think
True. We can hit up the.
I have a feeling.
So we know of the thing that we can kill that petrified that rabbit, and then the lake monster as well.
Yeah, so this I think
Specifically,
this.
What direction did we think the bandits' hideout was? The foothill or whatever it was called? Is that?
South.
Oh,
like
yeah, that's south. Yeah.
But it's only a few hours travel. That would be like half a day if we wanted to go down there.
And with
if everything goes well, right?
some horses. Yeah. I mean, we can go have a look. I'm not fussed. I think either way, I think we need some money, and it would be good to.
We do have the question of what happened to the manticles that were in Miletus already while we're in Miletus. Those ones that were lost, I think it was. Ones that were lost.
Did
City
Lilio say
we
when
just don't know
when
what
they
happened
were
to them,
stolen?
yeah. They
Did
just
Lilio
lost
say
them.
when they were stolen?
No, she didn't.
She didn't.
Like if it's
give
been
up too
weeks
much
or years
much
or
of,
like.
I wonder
She just
if
knew of them at one point and then knew that they were gone.
I wonder if we have a chat with our old mate
Frost.
Trost and have a look at the job board and see if he has any idea or knows of when they were nicked, and then have a look at the job board, and then we can make a decision from there. Because if those ones that were stolen, they have any leads, maybe we can follow up for them. We can have a look at
so
maybe there's something south of the city that we can look at as well as having a look at this bandit cave. Looking for this bandit cave.
Maybe he says it's down south, or maybe he says it might lead somewhere north, and in that case, we'll head north.
And then we can go from there. I think that's sort of we'll do that. Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Yeah.
I'll follow you guys' lead on this. So do whatever. I mean, within reason, right? Like, I feel like there is still a sense of urgency of taking care of this.
Yeah.
And it's on us figuring something out. So.
How the lake monster that's come up in this outcrop that we passed, that we believe is what that monster is.
Quite a bit.
Roughly how far out of Miletus was it?
About half your day's travel. I think,
Half a day?
so
Yeah, okay, cool.
It wasn't
Like-
long. It wasn't
Yeah.
far. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't far out of Miletus.
Yeah.
No, it would have been like maybe a day because it was like.
Day? Okay.
What's it? Okay, so we had woke up, dealt with the tabaxi the next day after we ran into the lake monster. So it was at least a full day to travel away, right?
No, so you were coming from across.
Yeah.
You made it to there,
Lake.
Yeah.
Yep.
In one.
like to the lake. Then you stayed, and then it was like an extra little half day's little journey to get.
Yeah.
But like that, but you'd left in the afternoon. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure you hadn't left in the morning, like because we were saying it's like a full day's travel to get there on horseback.
From
to
a-
get
from-
between
yeah,
across
between the two
lake.
places.
So
That's
it's
what-
probably
yeah, that's what I thought.
It's like half a day's
Half a
travel
day.
to get to this. Around about that to get to that lake.
Because I'm
area.
thinking I think we either go and do that and then come back to Miletus to get paid, right? Because otherwise we're going to be carrying around a lake monster's head or something to prove that we've killed it.
We've got the bag of holding.
We do have the bag of holding, but we don't really want. Do we really want to throw a head of this lake monster into this bag of holding?
A couple of tentacles.
It could be too big.
Heck yeah.
So what I'm thinking, like, do we go up there and kill it, or do we go down south and have a look? I think either way we go and speak to Trost first and then go from there.
Yep. Let's go talk to Trost, and then we can decide depending on what he tells us.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Whereabouts are you heading
Is
to
it-
go and find Trost?
Is it early enough? Like we would know we could maybe catch him before he
Probably
goes into the council. I assume
garrison?
that's something he's still doing.
Um,
Because at the time last time we spoke to him, we knew
He
he
was-
wasn't at the garrison.
Yeah, he wasn't at the
He
garrison.
was
he's
working
at the
with
council
Yeah.
the 12.
with the 12. Yep.
So I don't. Do two of us go to the
So you head
garrison?
over there?
Two of us go to the
Is
thing?
it
'Cause
is it early enough that we could
in your
reasonably deduct that that's where we
You
can
don't
find him?
really know where he lives.
In
to
your
know
conversation-
where to go if it's before that though.
in your conversation with the elves last night, do we know if the talks with the 12 and the cities and everything has that been finalised? Because that'll sort of tell us as to where Trost may be.
Those they didn't know. Those elves didn't know about.
I feel like they
They've
would
been
know any more
finalised or
than we
anything.
would, right? No, I meant like before when we talked to Trost, we went to basically.
You could
just
probably
kinda
catch him
hung out
before
at-
the meeting starts.
Yes,
in,
just go
yes,
hang
if
out
he's-
at
if he-
the Council of the 12, the building. Yeah.
Alright, we
City
can head
Hall,
over there.
basically. Yep, let's do that.
Yes. Easy enough. You head over. Inside the door, as per always, Cleon standing on the side.
Freaking Cleon.
Hello again,
Leon,
Master
my
Lindell.
friend. Yeah. How's it going?
Six Heads, how are you? I'm well, thank you.
Good.
How can I help you today?
We were hoping to catch Trost on his way in, if that's still his agenda.
Yes, he's
Piece
in.
of-
I can go fetch him for you if you wish. I do not believe the meetings have started just yet. You may have a quick moment.
Yeah, that's all we need is just a few moments to speak.
Not a problem. Give me a moment. Walks off. While that's happening, a few more people kind of filter in.
Anyone that we recognise?
Mostly the aristocrat sort. No one you recognise. Not you. Lyndall recognises a few of them as faces of like children of the 12 or like a couple of the members of the 12.
Like Ophelia?
Ophelia doesn't come in though.
No one that shouldn't be there though, right? Like
No one that you think
Seems
is out of place.
Okay.
After a couple minutes, Cleon comes back with Trost in tow. Trost sees you and hello again. What can I do for you?
Trost. How you doing, mate?
Yeah, quite well actually. Quite well.
Good.
And he looks and he doesn't have the bags that he had under his eyes the other day. He's looking a little bit better today.
more rested.
Does someone else want to lead the conversation?
Sure. Trost, we have a bit of a task on our hands, and we were led to believe that at that the city might have some manticles that are meant to. Well, I don't want to let him know that. That we know that. That are meant to hold, very powerful magical beings. Is that still the case? I mean, is it something that the city would still have on hand?
There are items that we have to stop certain individuals in case they get unruly. What are you asking about?
Well, and I look around, and if we're in a public space, I will suggest that we go somewhere else to finish the conversation, if we can.
Yeah, come with me. We'll head into a meeting room quickly. I can't be too long, but come on. And he takes you down the corridor again, similar to the meeting rooms you guys have met in the past few times. He says, okay, what do you wish to know? We have a couple of such things that we use to hold individuals that are troublesome, some of which don't allow users to speak or limit their strength.
Yes, well, specifically, we are looking for a pair of manacles that are made of adamantine, and that would have a powerful enchantment to hold the most powerful of wizards or magic users. Is that something that you guys have that we could borrow?
That's not anymore. We don't. We had some time back, but they are a very expensive item, and the upkeep on them was not something that was feasible for us.
Oh.
What do you mean?
As in,
upkeep?
yeah.
These things can get damaged. The spell needs to be maintained to make sure it's being effective. If it's holding a powerful wizard or sorcerer or the likes, then they are probably going to be attempting to break out of it, which means they need to be tended to and made sure that they are in high quality, so they cannot be broken. That can only be done by master craftsmen, master enchanters. That is a very expensive affair.
Do wizards that are in those situations and are being held by these manticles, do they use their own arcana to essentially fight the enchantment of the manticles themselves?
I have no idea. I
No,
am not a magic
maybe I was
person
just
myself.
trying to-
The way I had it described to me was it basically absorbed the magic and kind of.
Okay.
But some wizards are able to, I guess, if they're powerful enough, can almost overload the spell.
So you said you had them. Where are they now?
Gone.
What do you mean by gone?
Decommissioned or lost or stolen?
Why so many questions about the manacles?
Well, we have been asked to seek out someone who we know as being a powerful sorcerer who we feel it necessary is going to require this type of manacles.
Roll me a deception check, please.
Natural 19 for 24.
Nice. Right. Well, to tell you the truth, we were looking at decommissioning them, and as such, we had stopped using them, and then they were looking at being sold to. But when they were to be grabbed to be sold, they were gone.
Was there an investigation into it?
There was an investigation. This was a year and a half ago. Perhaps more at this point. Gosh, time gets away. That would have been almost 2 years. Almost 2 years now. I mean, it's we investigated. We didn't find anything.
Officially presumed stolen.
Presumed stolen, but I believe the final report just said lost. It was easier to do paperwork-wise.
Is that something?
Were
You go.
they stolen from the garrison, or were they stolen from the courts? Was it?
They were being held at the prison.
At the prison.
We're unsure if none of the guards, all the guards were looked into, and none of them disappeared. None of them suddenly came into a large sum of money. We presume that one of the stronger magic users had heard of a creation, and had decided to find a way in, and then had found a way out without us seeing. They were not held under a great surveillance at this point, as they usually would be. That was one of the reasons.
Being sold off, or
yeah, as when we had them in use, they were kept in an arcane chest that was always under watch, and these things cost a lot of money. It's a whole ordeal.
Do you know
so,
if at the time that they were enchanted, or had they lost that and not been maintained at the point? So, like, someone stole basically precious metal and not necessarily.
I believe they still
magical
held
item.
some power of the enchantment. But the previous wizard we'd had it on had been able to cast some amount of magic, which is why they had been rolled into decommission. It was too expensive to have them renewed, and it was easier to find other ways to deal with high-level magic users.
I was about to ask that. Is there, since you don't have the manacles now, is there something you guys do instead of them, in place of this physical item?
Yes. Typically, there's a few things we do depending on the level, the strength of the magic user. From typically silence, putting them in a room where you cannot speak, no matter how hard you try, and binding their hands is typically the best way to go. From there, it kind of
differs per person.
yeah, it's instead of having the item that solves everyone, we do more specific solutions for. It's not very regular. We have to deal with rogue mages or magic users, and most of the time when they get to this system, they don't have to be held in prison for long.
Point.
If you catch my drift.
Well, myself personally, I don't believe I have any more questions. I'll look at the rest of the group and ask, kind of gesture if they have anything. But I appreciate you taking the time to talk with us today.
Do I I just want. Is he telling the truth? I just want to make sure he's telling the truth. I guess.
Oh, an insight check.
Yeah, I feel like Fluffy thinks he's telling the truth.
What'd you roll?
A 2 plus 1.
What's
3.
your modifier? You feel like he's lying.
You rolled a natural 1. You rolled a natural 1.
Natural
On
one.
that one.
Oh my god.
Lying about what?
Or not.
He's not being he's not
I
being
think
fully.
Linda with you feel like he's not being fully forthright.
Fully forthright with
Probably,
more
you feel like there's
information.
something he's holding back. It's not that he's lying. You feel like a lot of what he said probably actually is the truth. But I mean, you'll even probably. one.
be like a lie of omission kind of feeling
I
instead of
don't-
just outright telling us.
Yeah, I don't know what else I'd ask though. That's the problem. No, I think
Trust, were you the lead investigator during this, or was this one of your lieutenants or whatever the class of security?
I had someone else handle the investigation. I was running the, well, no, I wasn't running. I was working my way up. I was the second in command at the time of the garrison, after more recently retiring from my previous profession and coming in to be a garrison.
Who was your predecessor? Just out of curiosity, I can't quite remember his name.
As in the previous garrison commander?
Yeah, correct.
Let me have a look through my notebook. Jeepers. That's like not information I have on hand.
You said that he wasn't in charge, or he wasn't the
Years
security
ago, so he's
officer.
as
I
far
was
as
just trying to work out if there was
yeah.
someone like else above him.
Trust is relatively new to this position. Then I was kind of assuming that his is like he'd been here a while.
Darak? D-A-R-R-A-K.
Darak.
Like Derek, but without it with an A. Darak.
Like Derek, but Darak. Yeah, okay, cool.
It was Darak, was the previous commander, but I had more or less taken over his role at that point. I had been doing. He let his duties wane for quite a time and left it up to myself and the other some of the other subordinates for a period of time. So we were kind of handling that.
given that these are quite an expensive item, would you mind if we, and that we're in need of them as well, would you mind giving us access to those investigation notes? And we might be able to find something that perhaps you or the investigator missed.
Ooh. I don't think we have them anymore.
You don't? It was only 2 years ago.
Were they
Work
stolen or
stacks
lost?
up in 2 years.
Yeah, but I mean, this was a 50,000 gold item going missing.
Yeah.
Was when they went missing, they weren't that much anymore. That, and it doesn't typically do well to speak of the prison losing something and have it
Is the
accessible to the public.
Is the investigator that, if you don't have the paperwork, is the investigator that was looking after it still around that we can go and speak to? Do you have a name for us?
I believe so. I think it was oh, what was his name again? I think he's just doing private investigation work at the moment.
PI.
What was his name? Is it Theros? Dithion? Dython, that's it. Yes, Dython. Good investigator, terrible guardsman. He works out of around the artisan's quarters. He has his own little office. He may have some notes on it. If you would like to go speak to him.
All right. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah,
I'm done.
you're
I'm
welcome.
done.
Thank you. Thank you
Okay.
for your time.
Not a problem. Hopefully this is the last day I'll be here, so next time I should be back in the garrison, and then I will see you around in the future, I'm sure.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you.
Would we find that those sorts of documents going missing after only a couple of years, like, strange?
No.
Okay.
Not every place, not like medieval places do not typically keep fantastic filing.
It's not like us where we file our freaking tax documents for
7 years. Yeah.
Yeah, like this is like a medieval place where it was like the guy probably running the investigation probably didn't write many notes. He was like, yeah, this is my lead, and I think I'm going to speak with this person. And then when it was closed, it was like, all right, case closed. Who gives a crap?
Yeah. So I guess as we like when we're outside, what do we think? Like, is this something?
Thank you.
Is this something that we want? Is this a lead we want to follow, or do we? Is it dead lead?
It's 2 years old. Like I think we could probably. I mean, I think we're pretty good. We could probably figure something out. But the likelihood of them being usable manacles or something that
even if
move forward with our steps, like, is kind of like it's hit or miss. Sounds like they already are missing their enchantment.
Yeah, but if we need to, we're either gonna find the stuff to then have them made and then enchanted anyway. So if we can find the manticles made already, we know that they're there. We just have to have them enchanted, so our cost is halved. Like, even if we have them, like if we go to Duther and go and speak with Duther in at Akros about where we could find adamantine and what to look for, we're still going to have the manticles made and then still have to have them enchanted. I don't know, Azoth, do you have any thoughts?
Sorry, I'm awfully drained from yesterday. I'm just feeling a bit out of it. But I don't know. I kind of don't love the idea of chasing down a 2-year-old. I mean, they could be anywhere. It's like a
2-year-olds are hard to chase down.
That's my thought. And
terrible twos. Not getting much from Trox to me kind of seems a little bit shady.
Yeah, something's going on there.
He was
deflecting, and I don't think he was being 100% honest with us.
Well, even if it's as simple as they lost something very valuable semi under his watch or under his, his command, even though it was unofficially, like,
yeah,
he has lots of reasons to not necessarily be completely truthful.
Look,
I just don't want to waste time. It seems a bit more like even if it may take a bit longer, it seems more of a sure thing if we go north. It's just kind of more what I was thinking.
Okay.
And a 2-year lead after a week of us going north, and if we miss everything up there, it's still a 2-year lead when we come back.
It's true. Amos?
Yeah, I was just going to say that, like, I mean, I've got that letter from Trost that I can pass to Dython if need be.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's that option, but yeah, I'm half in agreement with Lyndall in that it's probably more of a sure thing, rather than chasing possible like a very, very faint lead. But yeah, I'd like to be honest, I'm leaning towards money at the moment.
Yeah.
I think money's a priority.
Well, and if we come back, if we're unsuccessful, I could always ask my father about this if we want to chase this down too. It may be just another angle, because maybe there are some whispers or things that, kind of the unwritten or unofficial, information he might have and be able to share. I mean, at the time he wouldn't have been the leader of the 12, but they most definitely would have been discussing it. So.
Is the place that Trost described the Dython being at, is that on our way out of Miletus, or is that backtracking?
Not really from where you are.
No, that's fine.
It's kind of like a triangle shaped.
It's fine. I guess Azoth, are you up for going and hunting a beast and getting some gold, or are you too tired?
No, I should be fine. I was just going to say if going out to get gold, it's going to take us in a couple of different places, and potentially put us in a position where we can, do something else about these damn manticles. If we make it all the way up to Akros, we can talk. We can speak to Dutha, and you know,
Yep.
we can kind of multitask.
Yep.
Potentially.
Okay. So I think the group's agreed. We're going north. So we're not going to go. We're not going to go have a look at the bandits' cave right at the moment. We're looking
That
for that.
seems like it's seems like, I mean, it's south and we kind of want to head north, so might as well do what we can while heading north.
Sounds good. We'll go grab our horses and head north.
Okay.
Yep.
Go out to the stables where you've had your horses kind of being held and saddle up. Each of you mark off, I'd say probably like 2 to 3 silver just for getting ready for the journey. Food and the likes. Any repairs.
Supplies
that
for
you
the horses
need.
and stuff.
Supplies for the horses, some food, just like repairs to gear.
4 silver.
4?
I did 4. I
Yeah, let's go 4.
Made it even.
I did 4 too.
And you all head up to the north. Now, you just going by the road? What's the go? Are you looking for danger?
I think we're looking for.
We were gonna call past the task force.
We found-
Oh, that's true. Again,
Do we remember what's north and what's not? Or...
not much has changed on the task board from last time I heard.
Well, we know
I mean-
about. We know where we found the petrified rabbit, right? Or we know of that.
We know that
area.
that's the same area that around with it near the lake monster was, because that was the next morning
Apart from the lake monster?
after
It was our side of the lake, right?
the next morning
Apparently the close side of the lake.
after we'd
Yeah,
been
yeah.
with Tabaxi, we saw that was the one we saw the petrified rabbit.
Guys, I don't know about you, but fighting a lake monster, I think, is going to be very difficult.
It's fair.
And as one of us, basically 2 of us, do not really have any ranged attacks, I think it's going to be quite difficult.
We've all got ranged now, don't we?
You have ranged?
I bought myself a longbow. Remember?
Oh, you did buy a longbow. Sorry, apologies. I forgot.
No, that's okay.
about that.
That's all right.
I forgot.
But I do understand. I do appreciate you looking out for me, Amos. That is very much appreciated. Are you saying we
Well,
should go and look for the
I just got a
petrifying
really bad
monster?
image.
No, it's fair.
I think the petrifying monster might be the way to go.
My concern with the petrifying monster is that are we just going to end up as beautiful statues as the rabbit did?
I was quite concerned about that as well.
We don't know what we're looking for. DM question: would we know what animals cause petrification? I love that word. I was looking forward to saying that.
I need to have a quick look at something.
If it is petrification, or like as in like the ability to turn something to stone.
Well, if the bounty is anything to go off of, right?
Well, we don't know.
The petrified
There was a
monster
bounty
wasn't.
for
There
this,
wasn't
was
a-
there?
We're assuming, right? Like it said something. He said that there was some.
I've got Lake Monster, Typhon, Hydra, the Banosted's band wanted dead for murder. That's all I've written down. I don't have anything else that was on the board.
There was
These
the
are-
farmer that needed some help with some beasts.
That's right, the 250 gold bloke.
Yep.
Yeah, not doing
There
that one.
was. There was the monsters to the north that had been petrifying beasts. in the
There
forest.
was? Okay, what was the...
There was. I believe it was like
240.
600 for that one.
Right, okay.
But it was marked with the same with a marking that a bunch of them were where they were unknown.
Yes.
Like these were kind of unknown creatures.
And that was the same as the lake monster
Like a-
was unknown too.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it was like a warning of like.
It was, yeah.
You know, as much as they were like, this is
Quite a bit of money, isn't it?
600 gold is a lot of money.
600
Yeah,
gold is a lot.
petrification monster 600 gold. The lake monster's
The lake-
2200.
Like. Yes.
Yeah.
And that was kind of what I was getting at. Is like the petrification monster.
But if it's
definitely not as
been,
scary
well,
as the lake monster. at
not as scary by
five value
gold,
of bounty, right?
but
Yeah.
if it was an imbecile who decided to put the 600 gold and forgot to add a 0, we're in trouble.
Decimal point in the wrong place, huh?
Anything that is going to turn us into stone is a bad thing, right? Like,
So the only thing that any of you have heard of petrifying things
yep,
is cockatrices,
right.
which aren't a creature that you've really seen,
Okay.
but it is a head that you know can be on a chimera.
Right. Well, we fought
Can we
one.
get one?
We fought one.
Yes, we did. We did, yeah.
We fought ahead, yeah.
Do we?
So that could have petrified us.
Would we know? Yeah. Would we know what causes the
It wasn't the main
petrification?
head.
Love that. I'm just going to try and say that whenever I get a chance.
Roll me a nature check.
Oh no! No, it's actually not too bad. 12.
Nope.
Okay.
I mean, if we're looking for gold, everything is going to be dangerous.
It's true.
Varying degrees.
We are like bounty hunting right now.
What direction was the farmers?
That's a question.
Like northwest, but more
Okay.
west.
Northwest. They're bringing my map. But yeah, what do you think, Amos? Do we want to go kill a monster that goes and petrifies things, or do we want to kill a monster that's in a lake, or do we want to? Where's Banosted's? Where was the Banosted's band wanted? Was that north as well?
There are a bunch of heads that you've handed in.
No, that was different. That was different. There was the bandit south of the city, and then there was the Bano. Because that's a 500. That was
Banosted's
500
band.
gold. They were wanted dead
Banosted's
for
band was.
yeah, for murder. Well, I wrote them down as two separate ones. One was 500, and the other one was 750.
Oh, okay. Bannister's band then would be. Sorry, the band. Yes, sorry, that was they were a war band of centaurs up to the northeast.
The ones that possibly
That's right,
knocked
yeah.
off old mate
Antigosnos.
Antigosnos. Up near the Lith. Pulls the Lith. Your old plate, your stomping ground there, Amos.
Yeah.
Amos, Lendl's drinking hole.
Yeah.
Linda's water hole.
Give me a
Watering
straw.
hole.
Ready for a trip.
Okay, well that's north too. Then we can go and take
Speaking
them
of
out as well.
trips, is Amos kind of bloodshot today, or
Bloodshot.
No, he's
the
not.
eyes?
No, he chose not to.
No, I chose not to.
Just checking.
Honestly, guys, I'm
I
gonna
was
follow your
planning
lead
on,
this.
but I had a conversation with Fluffy that kind of threw me off the mood.
I'm perfect.
Oh,
Yeah.
buzzkill.
So yeah, I have that effect on people.
You freaking narc.
I think we go and it's the glaive. I think we go up and try and find this petrifying monster and go from there. That's my personal thoughts.
Yep, let's do it.
We always bargain
only
for
way
more
you're not
gold
gonna
when we
be-
bring it in.
Fluffy, the only way you're not going to be petrified of it is if you face your fear. You will always be petrified of it. Petrified.
We can always bargain for more gold once we bring the head back.
Yeah, I'm happy to do it.
Let's do that. Let's, I guess, try and find
Is that
where we
something
found the
you're familiar
rabbit.
with? The
Or
area
after
too,
you
so
kill it,
we-
or before you kill it?
I think after you kill it, because you go through and you be like, look what it did to me. Give me more money. I don't know.
If you say so.
On our way out of town, can we stop at
Or we could.
the temple that is the? Was it? I can't remember the name of the god, but where the graveyard is.
Athreos
Athreos.
or Erebos.
I mean, it was the one that we had stopped at with Elaeda, and there you had described that there was basically a graveyard there. I thought it was
I
north
think
of
that was
town.
Erebos.
Oh, that was where we went to get the
I
pot
think
looked
we
at.
TP'd out of there. Yeah, we TP'd out of there.
Oh, the one that you TP'd from was
That was Athreos.
was Athreos.
Athreos.
So you going to the Temple of Athreos?
Yeah, quickly. Won't take
Yeah.
long, as long as
No
it's
worries.
out of town on our way. Because I'm pretty sure it was north of town, wasn't it?
It was near the north end of town. It was near like the edge of town, yeah. Alright, so you can head there on your way out, no worries. What do you want to? What are you wanting to do there?
So on the way, I want to just like as we're headed north, I'll just explain to the guys. I kind of want to stop and visit somebody that was special to me. That passed away a few years ago. My grandfather. Just to pay a little homage and leave something at his grave for him. If that's okay. If you guys got a moment.
Sure, that sounds fun to me.
Sure. Not gonna stop you.
Yep. And so I'll stop there, and I would assume I've been there probably hundreds of times, and I'll go in and go straight to where he's buried, and you guys can come if you want. If not, then it's fine too. And I'll walk up and I'll say, grandfather, things have been very, very crazy the last few weeks. I feel I have found a bit of direction, a very strong sense of purpose. Found a group of friends that have surprisingly turned into people that have ended up meaning a lot to me. Your wise words have guided me very much so in this journey. And yeah, I just wanted to kind of come say hi and miss you. Wish I could tell you about it. Wish you could kind of bounce some stuff off of you. And what would DM question? What would be something that is kind of typical for me to leave at a gravesite based on culture?
I think between like you and him, it would be like some form of like token of the, because I think he was the one that inspired you to do, to kind of go and find your own way. So I would imagine some form of token of your music, or token of like the adventure you went on before this group, would be pretty fitting for that. I think would be the things that would be fitting for the setting, because I don't think you'd leave any religious things like most people would.
Yeah, so I'll reach my pocket and I'll pull out a tiny piece of a shiny metallic scale that I'd gotten from a friend in the past, and I'll just kind of set it at the foot of his grave, and just kind of take a moment, wordless thought, just kind of be there, and then leave.
Okay, with that, your party kind of readies up. A little bit of a quiet journey to begin, and you begin to head your way north towards the forest. And I will say there is one other creature that you have heard of that can petrify things within this world, because I forgot that they exist in this world. Gorgons. You never heard of a Gorgon? You definitely have.
A Gorgon?
It's just that you know a Gorgon by its name, and not
Demigorgon?
no.
Gorgonzola?
Medusa. Medusa is a Gorgon.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Cassiopeia.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
All right.
Now, Oh, actually, no. D&D gorgons are different. That's right.
Yeah, I just looked it up. I'm gonna close.
D&D
that down.
gorgons are what you I think within D&D they actually are just called Medusas or Medusa. So, you know that on Theros they are classed as they are called gorgons. But gorgons do exist on Theros. But mostly they are snake-bodied, as opposed to like human bodied. So like upper torso
A bull.
humanoid, lower torso is a snake.
Okay.
So like Cassiopeia.
Snake person. Yep.
Oh, I see it. So it's not the it's not the bull thing.
It's not the
Bull
bull thing.
is D&D's version of a gorgon.
So I guess we're trying to be Amos and myself trying to find the same spot that we found.
Yeah, we need to head towards where we found that.
Where we found that rabbit. I can try and remember exactly where it was.
Roll me a survival check.
Survival.
Both of you.
Oh, I'm rolling so bad. 9.
3.
Oh dear, we are gonna get lost.
You guys are walking through your forest, and after you got to the forest after only a little bit of time, and you're like, yeah, this is pretty close. Then you started walking through, and you're all like, yeah, I think we're getting close. Then Lyndall, with your higher perception, you look around and you go, I'm pretty sure we've been here before. Pretty sure we just walked around in a circle.
Guys, there's this tree that has a blaze on it. I'm certain I've seen this before.
No. We're going the right direction. I
Nah,
know where I'm
yeah, Lyndall, you don't know what you're talking about, mate. Well, come on, mate. We go hunting together all the time. When have we ever steered you
I
wrong?
know exactly where
Yeah,
I'm going.
yeah, we're pretty good at this, mate. You just leave.
Doing the whole thing with the map.
We'll leave the musical thing to you, and you just leave the survivaling to us.
Cool. I mean, sounds fun. Rock and roll. Keep doing your thing. I'll walk in a circle a few more times.
I want to keep
I
looking.
now have a doubt in my mind that I
yeah,
may be lost.
same.
And
But
I'm
you're not gonna admit it, right? Like you're not.
I'm going to
I just give a side eye to Amos.
Yeah, I'm giving a side eye back.
I'm pretty sure I have seen that tree before today
Roll me
already.
another survival check.
Ah, thank the
Are we able to still be
Lord.
on horseback, or are we actually having to foot it in?
I think you can still go on horseback. It's not crazy.
Just
game.
slow
Yeah.
trekking, probably.
Yeah.
19.
What do we get? Okay.
I had a 5.
Cool.
I suck.
You managed to find your
That's survival,
campsite
not nature.
from the previous day.
Oh, cool.
And from there you find the you find the rabbit that was left sitting there at your campsite,
As in
and
the-
following
the-
kind of
The petrified rabbit.
petrified rabbit that you brought back. Yeah.
Still there.
And from there you trek out to kind of where you found it roughly. And
Did you say you put it in the bag?
I'll
put it in the bag.
well, I'll put it in the bag. I mean, write it down. Petrified rabbit.
Do we have to keep track of how much we can put in the bag?
I think
Like
he's actually doing
weight-wise
that.
and all of that, or volume-wise?
Yeah.
I'm writing it all down, and I'll keep
Okay.
DM abreast of what we've got.
So you head over kind of to that area, and believe I let you know that there was a bit of like a cave outcropping
There is a cave.
further to the east.
Do we notice any
from where
like
you were.
tracks or anything that we like? Can I do like just a general look for some
Now,
tracks?
yeah, you can roll me now that you've actually found the spot. Roll
Yeah.
me another survival check.
Okay.
Can I assist?
Yeah, roll with advantage.
22.
There are various tracks along the ground.
Yep.
With 22, you note that they are tracks that you've not seen before.
Okay.
What looks like a kind of a creature that has like more than 4 legs, just sort of the way that the feet shuffle.
But
it
footprints?
also- yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
prints.
Yeah,
Prints around.
yeah.
But also, with the 22, you do notice a set of footprints that seem more humanoid.
And I'm not seeing my own or Amos's footprints from being here previously.
No.
Okay, cool. Differentiate.
You're pretty sure these are actually more recent.
Love that
Are
question.
they heading in the
Humanoid.
direction of that cave outcrop?
Hmm?
Are they heading in the direction of that cave outcrop?
Yes.
I
They head
lead-
over further east.
I lead the group
towards
and
what
clearing,
looks
follow
like this kind of hill and
stealthily.
It's a clearing we're in, and he's
Yeah.
kind of like a semi-clearing.
Yeah.
Or
I was going to
semi-clearing that you're in.
is this
was gonna
sunny or
break off from
cloudy
the
or?
Probably partly cloudy. Most of the sun, can pierce
Oh.
through the trees in
Weather
this area
update.
that you're at, and then it's a little bit kind of denser through the trees where it looks like their heads, but you can kind of see this path winding through that they took through the trees as marks on the ground as it heads further east towards what you can see is kind of this hill and kind of cliff face, couple of small cliff faces, not like really high, just like kind of.
I want to take a moment
Small
and
cliffs.
kind of like casually work my way to be the last person in the party, and I want to watch. Seeing as Azoth has been really quiet today, I want to watch as he rides his horse and pay quick attention or real close attention as he rides through a beam of sunlight and see if I can see if the shadows are there.
As he does eventually pass through some sunlight, and yeah, you see there are shadows on him being cast as per normal.
Can I just do a quick look around? I don't see anyone within the area.
Perception check.
I was going to say, while he's doing that, I broke off from the group and I'm kind of trailing off to the left or right, whatever, and am moving
Stealth check.
Yeah.
Natural 19 for a 23.
23. No worries. You look around. You can't see anything in the immediate vicinity. Just kind of that trail that leads off towards what I just described.
Okay.
But you don't notice anything in the immediate area. What did you say? 4?
24.
24. You feel like you're pretty quiet, and all of a sudden you guys are like, you keep kind of losing track of Amos.
We have no idea where he went.
Like,
I'm gonna-
you can never hear. You
Yeah.
can never hear his footsteps.
yeah.
But currently,
No,
like you're like walking, you're like, where's? And then eventually he kind of pops up. And you're like,
Hi guys! Hi guys! Hi guys!
So Fluffy, are we close then?
I'm following.
I mean,
I'm just following these
Are we-
footprints.
Should we tie the horses up, or should we continue on?
I think it's a good call. We'll tie the horses up to the tree, to a tree, and then follow the footprints on foot.
Down at the edge of the clearing or something, so they can kind of see and not get spooked, I guess.
so you tie them up, kind of the edge of this
The
clearing.
question: the humanoid footprints that I looked at, do they look to be like? Are we talking like shoe prints, or are they actual like animal prints?
Feet.
Like an actual foot, yeah.
Because you said humanoid, but like I want to know: am I looking for like something a wild beast, or am I looking for something with shoes?
More like a sandal.
Sandal.
It's frickin' what's his name? I just imagine him wearing sandals. It's Krieg. I just imagine Krieg wearing sandals. It's definitely Krieg.
Yeah.
Alright.
He's a sandal guy.
Yeah, he definitely
He's
seems like a sandal guy.
He's a
He's
broke
a socks
bitch.
with sandals guy.
He definitely seems like a socks with sandals guy. Alright, so I just
Don't insult Creep.
after tying up the horses, I'm gonna follow the footprints of both the multi-legged animal. Can I discern how many legs? You said more than 4, or is it just more than 4?
I think it's hard. It would be hard,
Hard
to
to determine?
Extremely hard to determine how many legs they have.
I follow the
know
footprints of
there's
the
more
beast
than
that has more than four legs.
Yep, they are the humanoid footprints, and those head in the same direction.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow both.
Yeah, so you kind of head through this trail, with the group kind of trailing along towards what you thought was like this little kind of like indent into the wall as a cave, but you actually, as you get closer and in the light now, you note that it does seem to go a little bit deeper in.
All right. Guys, I'm gonna have a look. I'm gonna get down and have a look in this cave.
Would you like? I'm gonna pop out and
Oh,
scare fuck-
jeez! Holy shit, Amos! What are you, mate? Don't do that.
Do you want me to have a look? Because I could probably move a little bit. More quietly.
Yeah, but you can't see in the dark.
Yeah,
That's
that's the only
Very
Like-
good in the dark.
I mean, Azoth. If Azoth wants to go, then
I have
that's fine too. But
I have a torch as well. If I don't know
All right.
if we want to walk in.
How
with
about-
a bright
I
light?
can
while we're
cast
hunting a
light
monster,
and I can
but-
see in the dark. I'm just like multi-tool of.
you know what? Let's just all go in, all four of us.
I can see in the dark 120 feet now, actually.
Yeah, I'm only
in the
60.
dark.
I have dark vision.
Well, for those
60
of us who
feet.
can't, would you mind
Losers.
casting a light on your sword, or do you want me to use a torch?
I'll cast my light on one of you guys. I don't want the light on me. You-
And I prefer it not on me as well.
So right
Go
on
see.
Lyndall's forehead. It's the target.
Can I approach the entrance and check for
Hold my
like,
scimitar out, let you
traps
cast light
or
on it.
anything like that?
Yeah, certainly. Make an investigation check.
Investigation.
While he's doing that, Azoth, do you mind hooking me up with some light on my sword, please?
15.
Sweet, thank you, sir. You my homie.
You don't notice anything in regards to like
Traps or anything like that.
This is just
traps
the
or
entrance
anything like
area
Cool.
that you're looking
Yeah.
at. Okay.
All right, I start to walk in.
No worries. So, as you've gotten closer, you've realised there's kind of these pillars out the front, almost like these. They look relatively like natural kind of pillars that kind of lead into this cave. You walk in, and it branches off in 3 separate directions.
All right. Where
Azoth,
do we
you
wanna
want me
go?
to go in front of you with this light, or do you?
I was thinking maybe I should take the lead. I can see quite well and quite far in the dark.
But which way are we
Just as long
going?
as you guys.
You and Fluffy go in front, and me and
Yeah.
me and Amos.
Or should I go at the back?
Looking down.
No, I should be at the front.
all
I can take up the
three-
rear. Like having a light at behind isn't gonna ruin surprise, right?
Hmm.
The light only travels. I can see a lot further than the light travels, so I can kind
Light
of
is
like.
like 20 feet, and then
Hey,
light
Ned, how you
turns
doing,
20
man?
feet or something.
I can kind of turn it off if I think it's going to be.
Hope you're having a good night.
Bright light 20 feet, and then an additional 20 light of dimly lit, to kind of like 40 feet. I can see 120 feet in the dark. So if I think something's coming up, and I want us to, you know,
Yeah, I'll let you control
Be a bit
that. You
more
do
in-
you, whatever you need to do.
Which tunnel do the footprints go?
You've got dark vision?
I do
yeah?
have dark vision, 60 feet.
Cool. And you've got the light going.
And there's light.
You see them going off to the right.
Okay. I think we follow the footprints off to the right.
I think both of you. I do think you both need to be up front.
Yeah, I'm up front. I'm up front with Amos.
Or
Oh, there
better
you
get
go.
up front.
Yep.
I'll be fine if I be the last person, if that's okay.
All right, we go down the right side.
2 and 2.
2 and 2.
You guys got Astral up?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Need to give her a refresh, or
Give me just a second, and I will have
Okay.
something for you.
I knew that was what he's doing.
I did too.
The other question I have with my survival check, could I tell the difference between the footprints? Were they made at the same time, or was it like something else was following the
I don't-
beast?
They look similar time. You
Right.
don't know if they're exactly the same or not.
Even with the 22?
That kind of thing would be a little bit higher,
Okay.
even with a 22.
Yeah, 22. Sorry. Yeah.
Like you're trying to work out whether or not things are within like 10 minutes of each other. Like, they look like they're within the hour,
Sure.
so they could be the same group.
Fluffy, I'll be quiet. Fluffy.
Yeah.
What?
Oh
Do you know
yeah.
how fresh these are?
Do I know how fresh they were?
Give them a sniff.
Was it like
Can
the
you
last?
smell
Yeah.
them?
God. It's unsettling.
I know, right? Yeah. I guess Pebble. Do I know how fresh the tracks were? Like within the day, couple hours.
Looked like they had been made early morning.
Early morning. Okay, so it looks like something was out here this morning. And these tracks are both the humanoids and the beast, whatever the beast is, look like they were pretty similar time. I think they were.
Is your name still a Xena?
It is still a Xena.
Changing it now.
I'm pretty sure I changed it back.
Has
Oh, okay,
everyone
so it's the
three
started
different
their
ones.
health?
Yeah, I have. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I haven't. No.
This is cool.
We're gonna meet our first dragon because we're in a dungeon. It's more of a cave.
Huh.
Caves and cockatrices.
Oh, now I'm 58 health.
Is that your actual health? 58 health.
Yeah, since we leveled up in a
Let's
roll.
go.
All right.
I think I got 6.
You guys gonna
6 and birds.
continue into the cave?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what they can see. I know it's like you can't change who can see what individually.
Oh,
No,
what do you mean?
I
I
think
can't.
he can.
You can change it so I can see more, but they can't.
You
Well,
you ready for this?
We would all see like what
I'm
you're
ready,
seeing.
but I'll be like,
what
whoa! And
you
they'll be
see.
like, nothing's changed.
So
All right, everything.
I believe
exact
party
same,
vision
just
is
a lot
turned off.
brighter.
Yeah, because you now have 120 feet, and everyone else is down to 60.
If that's the case, I want to be right behind Azoth if he's got better vision than me.
are we far enough in that it would
I
be
feel like
the
hand
daylight
signals.
is kind of completely gone? I see that's the entrance, but like I would be far enough
Once
in
you're
that-
around this, once you're kind of into this corner, then yes. This kind of bit is all still in daylight, but as soon as you
Oh,
kind of come
God.
through here, it starts getting dark.
Right.
So have you got any light casted at the moment?
Yeah, light on his scimitar.
Yeah,
Eyes on
I
his-
I
got
cast.
a- on the sword.
Yeah, it's
So
awesome.
from those that don't have dark vision, light's only what, like 20 feet?
40 in dim
20
light.
feet of light. Yeah.
And then
20 in
20 feet of
dim.
dim light. So those that don't, Amos, currently,
Yeah.
you can see 20 feet.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
however, I didn't realize
40,
asking
40
for
feet
light.
technically.
Asking for a light on my sword, I was anticipating needing it as I walk into the cave.
Mhm.
And as I transition in, I'm holding this light out in front of me, and I'm like, Azoth, this light spell, how powerful is it?
I mean, it's not going to shoot out of the sky and melt you, if that's what you're saying.
I mean, I was kind of hoping. I mean, not melting me, but like I can. It's like daylight in here for me. This is. I guess I don't.
I mean,
I don't need
are you-
this light spell.
Do you get that excited about holding a lantern as well?
Can you? It's just a cantrip, right?
Yeah.
Can you turn it off real quick?
Off.
And I-
Amos, it is pitch black.
I can't see.
You're okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay.
You all get here, and Amos, you see nothing.
It's alright. It's okay. I'm in front of you. You're
You can
okay.
see, like, some
Listen
dim
to the
light behind
sultry
you,
sounds
but,
of
like,
my voice.
I have Devil's Sight as well. I
Have
can
you heard
see
about those monks that
in
could see
the
with their
darkness.
ears?
What?
Yeah.
You have devil sight.
I'm just realizing this though. Lyndall is just realizing this.
They could
And like,
see.
as this happens, I don't know anybody who wants to look can see in darkness. I am Lyndall is confused, but also like, and in that moment he has a sense of realization. And it's like, oh, and like, you know, after having a dream, you in the middle of the day, the next day, you remember it, and it's like
You and your freaking dreams,
maybe
bro.
not remember it, but you remember that really vivid detail of the dream, and you're like, oh wow, that's incredible. Yeah, I had this moment of realization. This big
Amos,
I can see in darkness.
Amos, have you heard of the monks that can sing in E flat and they can see? Should we try?
Yes. No.
So I don't. I guess I don't need this light. I'll let you guys can, I guess, decide if
Amos
you need
doesn't want it on him, but he's the only one that can't see if we take it off.
Put it on
I'm
me.
pulling out my torch, I'm lighting it, and I'm using my own light. Screw it.
Okay.
Fuck you guys. I'm now holding a torch.
Are you all continuing into the cave?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
How popular do you think the game would have been if it stayed as caves and cockatrices instead of Dungeons and Dragons?
Hey.
You
Might have
all
drawn a
come
different
up,
audience.
and eventually
Yeah. We're about to see
you come up
Shit.
to a corner. And
an
Azoth,
opening.
you
Yeah.
don't see anything as you come up, but as you approach, you start to be able to like hear something. It's
Stop. Yes, go
You're
on,
not-
DM.
sure what it is, but there's like something kind of footsteps shuffling around.
They sound like light footprints.
No,
Okay.
it's like this.
Multiple feet. Like
Look,
a crowd of people.
I'm going to guess that is whatever is in this cave, one or many. It can definitely see in the dark.
Mm.
Why would it be down here? So, I know we're pretty much in darkness, but I think we need to act as though it, it can see us in broad daylight.
Mm.
So,
Be as stealthy as possible.
I look back at the fucking 6'10" what?
Yeah, 6'10" Leon.
Just
6'11".
what's your new big shiny stick on the walls? It might make some
Okay.
noise.
Okay.
We stealth in.
Ready to get some blood
Stealth
on it.
further, I guess.
You
I
approach.
can see an opening coming up. Oh fucking.
Oh, Azoth disappeared.
Wowza.
And
It's very dark.
Azoth, as you take, I'm gonna do this for the sake of everyone. Currently, let me go dynamic lighting, and let's go share party vision. Now you all see the same thing.
Yep.
Cool.
Whoa, your vision is nuts, Azoth.
Azoth, you step forward, and as you do, you start to see a creature.
I see a
I see
You see this kind of grey, scaly body. And you only see one leg, and then as you peek out just a little further,
Oh!
you see this almost lizard-like creature with 6 legs and this toothy kind of bite covered in spines with this thick tail coming off of it. And it's sitting in the corner, and you just see it kind of like stomping around, and there's what looks like this kind of body near it that it's just kind of tearing into.
Eating. I take a step back into the hallway.
I think
They're back.
I think we might be interrupting some kind of meal time.
we may be able to get the jump then.
They're distracted, that's good.
I mean, nobody jump. God's sake.
And definitely when things are eating and they've just finished eating, then they have indigestion and they're really slow. So we should go now.
Look, at this time, and look, this won't be the first time that we spend too much time talking to each other, and then something happens.
Keep your voice down.
I'm not the one whispering.
We don't want another thing with the giant warden thing again.
Is there anything you'd like to prepare before we potentially arouse angry?
If you have any poo, fling it now. If you have any poo, fling it now.
I will, as quietly as I can, cast Aid. I guess no more than the whisper that I need on us at at second level, which is +5/+5, and is it 6 people?
You can hit everyone.
Choose up to 3 creatures. So, you 3. I don't need it. So you guys get +5/+5 on your HP. So +5 max, plus you heal, you get +5.
So if you just add an extra HP bar, it'll probably be the easiest way to go about it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, did you say 5 or 10?
It's 5 this time. I didn't cast it up.
5, okay.
Mm-hmm. I'm ready.
And it lasts for a while, doesn't it?
8
It's
hours.
8 hours.
Yeah.
I like just using my normal one, and then I'll take it off.
Yeah, no worries.
Take it off later.
So, what are we doing?
I want to have a peek around the corner to see if I can see them with my range.
60 feet of dark vision.
Yeah.
You walk out to here, and you see nothing.
Okay.
Is this a
That is
pool
what
of
you
water
see.
in front
Can
of
I
us?
hear them? Yeah. Can I hear them?
You can. I think you can probably hear them
Yeah.
eating. Yeah.
Okay.
Or you can see in darkness as though it was dim light. So roll a. So you can like make out their forms.
Natural 18.
What's that for?
Oh, didn't you say roll? You said roll me.
Roll again. So you
Oh.
disadvantage because it's in dim light.
Oh, right. Okay. This is perception. 15.
Amos, I'm sorry, you can't roll. You can't see anything.
Oh, I know.
15.
I'm kind of confused as to how I'm going to fight this as well, to be honest.
You can see the form of basically what I described. You can't really make out much else than that.
Okay.
And you also like have no idea of color. It's
Sure.
just like these masses kind of fighting. Whether it's Azoth knows that they're kind of this.
I go back to where I was. I think
We're
like at the
here.
last second, because my Cloak of Stars only lasts for a minute. I want to don my Cloak of Stars as I'm kind of like holding that as to when I think we're about to go in and do stuff.
So you'll get if you can sneak up, you'll get a surprise round. That you'll be able to put your cloak on in that round.
I probably want
You
to do
wouldn't
the
get
same
attack, you
thing.
get that. Okay.
I almost want to do it now before we even.
Depends on how long it's going to take
around.
us to sneak around. Because
Yeah, these also
sneak around.
it's only a minute.
Yeah.
We only get it for a minute.
Yeah.
Roll me a bunch of stealth checks to try to like sneak around the corner.
Yeah, we're following your lead. You guys have seen out there until I guess I'm around the corner. So
Yeah, it was,
So
Follow you
I have advantage on stealth checks when it comes to sound related ones.
Yeah, this is this is mostly sound related. So
Okay.
not terrible.
they're occupied, right? They're
Not
eating.
amazing.
Stealth. 19 for me.
18 for me.
With advantage. 12.
13.
We're all above 10.
That's pretty like
This is pretty good.
characteristically accurate.
Yeah, no, definitely, yeah. Yeah, you and I are the heavier
Actually,
of the, like the.
That was
you're
pretty good for you,
yeah,
actually.
Yeah, yeah. 12 was you. I
was
got
like a
13. No,
crit for you.
whoa.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Sorry.
So you
Talk myself.
all round your way,
Oh,
carefully walking around the edge.
there's 2 of them.
And as you come further around, you do notice there is a second.
Okay.
Do I notice,
Keep on
or does
going.
someone have to tell me?
The others have to set.
We have to. There's 2 of them.
Yeah, God.
Shh.
Oh my goodness.
Do the footprints walk around here too? Like, are they?
Yes.
Okay.
This is where the tracks led.
Oh. They lead to where the body's being eaten.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Dumbass.
Yeah, well, they lead you mean the humanoid footprints?
The humanoid footprints that is
They
now.
lead into the cave. You're
Okay.
not sure if it's to that body or not. But
Right.
they're in the
Okay.
cave.
Okay.
Okay. What would you guys? How close do you guys want to get?
Oh, I think that's pretty close.
I'd like to be within 65 feet, please.
Well, we're already
We are.
within
Oh, we are?
Yeah, he's also within 40.
Basically.
Yeah, you're at 60 feet right now,
Oh, perfect.
but they are both eating
I'm
it,
seeing
eating at this whatever.
3 of them. Do I need to refresh?
You shouldn't see 3 of them.
Yeah, let me refresh.
I only see 2.
I only see 2.
I want to refresh so I know which one is which.
2.
Who 2?
One there. One there.
Yeah.
So I want to. I mean, I think we all can take an ranged attack on this. So I want to prepare to cast.
Just quick DM question.
Mhm.
Me, like, shooting an arrow in darkness, is that at disadvantage, I'm assuming?
It would be, but you technically have advantage because you're an unseen attacker, so it would be a neutral attack as it currently stands.
Oh!
That's
Right, okay.
actually dope.
That's what I
No, but
wasn't
wait.
sure.
But what if they can? What if they can see in darkness?
If they can see in darkness, then it won't be.
Okay, so it's yet to be seen.
But like currently, well, obviously currently they don't know you're there, so
So I'll get
You're an
I'll get
unseen-
like my standard sneak, like attack with advantage, and if I hit, I get sneak damage.
but that's
No,
only if you had
I-
advantage. If you had,
only if
it'd
I
be a
had
neutral attack, so you wouldn't.
Mm.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, unless we're up there with you, mate.
I don't
We're
know
in
what
it.
works.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
not first.
So what we're
I'm
gonna
not
do is we're gonna roll for initiative, and then we'll do a surprise round.
Are you? Oh my goodness. That's
You have
great.
advantage.
I have
Use the
advantage, and
plus-
I rolled a 4 and a 1. I have advantage on initiative, and I rolled a 4 and a 1.
Ooh, natural 18
terrible.
Wow.
for 21.
Ow.
420.
Blow.
Give me a
10.
sec. We had 21 from Lyndall.
Nuts.
We had a what do we have, Fluffy?
6.
Amos
9.
and
Nine.
Azov.
10.
Awesome. Okay,
Wow,
first
so
up,
10 was the second best
Lyndall
roll.
on your surprise round.
I'll just do something simple and cast Mind Sliver on the one that would be within 60 feet of me. Right? I think there's only the one of them that is within 60 feet.
Sure, we'll call that 60 feet. It's on an angle, but we'll give it. It will roll a saving throw. It will fail. Takes the damage. Has
2d6.
disadvantage of a d4 on its next saving throw. Until the start of your next turn.
10 points of damage.
How much was it?
10
2d6?
points of
10
damage.
points?
2d6, yeah.
Nice.
6 and a 4.
Nice. Crack a shot into it. Easy.
Easy.
Azoth. Anything else there, Lyndall?
On a surprise round, I get to do everything? Anything?
You get a
Like a
turn.
whole round, a whole turn? Okay, I thought it was just an attack. That's my bad. Bonus action. Yeah. So, oh, wait, what's the range on Hexblade's Curse? Is it 60 feet as well?
I think so.
Blade's Curse. It is 30 feet. No, I'm just gonna wait. That'll be my turn.
Boris.
It's 30 feet. Damn.
Azoth, you're up.
I think I've used it wrong a few times. Because of that.
Me too, maybe. So this is when I would don my Cloak of Stars, I guess.
Yeah. As your action. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just do that, and then I'll move forward a little bit.
Easy.
Just.
Oh right, we can move too, right? So.
Yeah.
Maybe there, just to there.
Yeah, can I move? Yeah, I'll just. I don't know how far that is.
Oh, this is like a bit of a bottleneck, eh?
Yeah, I don't want to be in the bottleneck. I want to move as far as I can, just
50.
not.
All right. There's still 50 feet between us.
I'll be right behind
So-
yourself.
Unless they're like,
I can.
yeah, I think that's safe.
I don't want to be
So
close to
mark-
the edge and get knocked off.
Mark off my cloak.
Amos.
Is this pool? Is there a drop off into the pool, or is it just like a gentle slope into the pool of water, or is it?
It's like a
Just like-
2 meter. It's like a 2 meter drop into the water.
Okay.
Like a slip and slide? No.
That's
Okay.
spiky rock here. Is this smooth here? Is that a smooth entrance into the pool?
Question: can I cast Hunter's Mark without seeing the?
You have to be able to
like-
see your target on Hunter's Mark.
Right, and I obviously can't see it.
Not right now, no. How much? You have a regular lantern, right?
Oh.
Sorry.
You just have a regular
It's
lantern.
a torch, yeah.
Yeah, just a regular
Or a torch.
which is just 20 feet, right?
I think 40 feet in total, so 20 and
40 feet
20.
in total.
20
Yeah,
feet
cool.
bright, 20 feet normal.
Yeah, and I'm.
If you're just using a
Okay.
torch and not a lantern.
I
Just
can.
move.
I guess I can move up. Move up to like there, which is 25 feet. Okay, I move up to here if I can, if that's okay.
Yep.
And then within kind of 40 feet, 45 feet. I need to be a little.
Probably move forward a little bit more because you would have gotten yourself before this whole all started into a position that you could do something. So you can
Yeah.
make an attack. It will be just a regular attack.
Regular attack, but I can cast Hunter's Mark now because it's within my
Yes.
kind of vision range of my torch.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Which has a 90 feet. Yeah. Cool. So I cast Hunter's Mark as my bonus action. I'll then make an attack with my bow and say, "I don't know where." Never mind.
I didn't get it. I didn't
I
get
only
it.
heard the first like two
I don't know where
words.
I'm firing this. I think you said, and then it just cut out, and then I heard the dice roll, which made no sense.
Yeah. It's a.
I don't.
15. 15 to you?
15 misses.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
No, I didn't think so.
I was just gonna say I just read light as well, and I can cast it on I can even cast it on a hostile creature. It's just got to do a deck save, but I can essentially make one of these guys a beacon if I wanted to.
Light up like a Christmas tree.
Yep.
Well, the one
If that-
to the north, I guess the top
I have to get
one.
close enough to touch it, and then it's gonna take that. It's gonna be my action, so it's kind of fucked. But
Oh shit! Yeah.
That top one has Hunter's Mark on it, by the way.
Top one. Okay.
Yeah, the top one. I mean, not that
Fluffy, you're
applies
up.
to anyone
All
else.
right. I'm going to rage.
Just so I know.
As I rage, I'm going to use my instinctive pounce and move half my
pass the
movement
sword,
speed.
knock us all into the pool.
Yep.
And then I'm going to use my movement to get up in this guy's face, and I'm going to don my Cloak of Stars. Actually, I'm not going to get in his
Okay.
face. I'm going to be 5 feet away, and then don my Cloak of Stars.
Nice.
Alrighty.
And that's my
Lyndall,
turn.
we're back up to you.
Go.
Oh, that was our surprise round. Yeah, right.
Yep.
Sick.
And the one that Fluffy is next to is the one that I attacked, correct? Or-
That was the one. Yeah, that was the one
yes.
you tapped. Yeah.
That was the one that was
I
close enough.
want to move. Let's see if I move like here. Am I within? Can I move there? Yeah. Yeah, so I'm just going to move up, and then I'm going to cast Mind Sliver again on the second one.
All right, no worries. It will roll its save. It will succeed.
Intelligence saving
Nothing
throw.
will
Yep,
happen.
cool. Yep. And then with my bonus action,
Even I rolled a 15. Does that actually succeed?
it does, yeah. It meets it.
Okay.
And with my
Yeah,
bonus
not
action,
smart.
I want to shred them, Fluffy. Bardic Inspiration.
Ooh, nice.
Cool.
That's a D8.
Shred them. It is a D8.
D8, yeah, cool.
Yep, and that's my turn.
Okay. Lindor, you hear and suddenly see
Oh,
a basilisk
oh no!
walk out from the tunnel to the side.
Shit!
It's going to get to there, and that's going to be all it does.
We've walked into the nest.
Do I see any eggs?
Is there a baby nearby?
You don't notice any. This basilisk is going to walk forward
Oh.
and is going to make an attack with disadvantage, I believe.
Use with disadvantage, correct? Yes,
You did put on your cloak.
I did.
Yeah.
Learning.
No, it's okay. No one.
That is a. That's a 10 to hit, so
Nope.
that'll miss.
That'll miss.
And then it will be Azoth's turn.
All right.
Perfect.
I am, because I'm standing like next to a wall. I'm gonna make it look like I'm diving into the wall, and I just disappear, and then reappear over here. Just like
Okay.
just like-
You're actually too close to Amos to do that because he's got a torch.
Oh, he does.
Oh my god. Okay.
That's
So
20
that's
feet
it.
of bright light.
That's an interesting thing.
You just
He goes and dives in the wall and poof.
That's something interesting that I was thinking of. If you can't use specifically, if you
Yeah,
can't
I
see
don't-
darkness, how do you know when to use your shadow thing?
It's actually a really good
Oh.
call.
Sorry, I can't.
That's a
see
really,
anything.
really good point.
But is it like a kind of weird, kind of like
So
grainy?
you can see in darkness, but you would still know that I think you still know that it is darkness.
Okay, well, 20 feet
You
from
can see in it
Amos.
normally, but I think you are still I think your vision would still look different.
If I get here,
Yeah.
I'm 25 feet away from Amos.
So
yeah,
you
and
could
then
blink
it's dim,
dive
it's
into
dim
this wall.
light. You can now dive in.
All right, and I'll reappear over here, rubbing
As
my
he dives in,
forehead.
he looks directly at Amos.
Ow!
Amos can't see me. I'm too
Ow.
far away.
Yeah.
Just
Where'd you go?
and I will take my 2 strikes. First one with advantage on this basilisk. I will take the neg 5 for this first one.
Mhm.
Oh no, that was yep. That's what I'm doing. That is a 19 and a 20. Holy fucking shit!
Ah!
All right.
That's a crit.
Big damage. Big damage.
Big damage!
And then I'll just roll my second attack as well. So I know what I'm doing. Won't take the neg on this one, dude. That's like, because I was gonna curse him as well. But I'm like, no, that's bonus action. I've used it. But that both both would have been crits. Fuck! And then a natural 18. Holy shit!
Okay,
Wow.
2 hits, 1 crit. Roll me damage.
Wow.
Yeah, plus 10. So that's already a plus 20 for damage. And then 2, 4, 66.
Wait, so is it plus 10, then plus 10, and then that's
No.
doubled?
So my damage is normally a plus 5, but I got
Oh,
an
right.
additional plus 10 because I took the neg.
Yeah, so for his 2 attacks, he's
plus
added them.
15,
He's
yeah.
added them all together. So
I've rolled a 6, 6, and a 5. Fucking dude, I'm spastic right now.
it's at 37
12.
damage at the moment. 27 damage.
Hang on. 12, 5, 6, 7, 8, 18, 19, 20, 21, 41. 41 points of slashing damage.
That's insane. That's huge.
Just
He's feeling
come out of the wall. Yeah, just like pull out. No, you know what? I'm gonna dive out of the wall and then kind of like look around and be like, oh, like a fucking slapstick comedy thing. I'm gonna make it look like I'm pulling my blade out of the wall, summoning it like out of the wall,
Of the shadow.
and then just like
That's amazing.
2 strikes on this fucking thing.
That's so good.
The thing, like those strikes, like you cut off like one of the 4 legs, one of the 6 legs that it has. Sorry, like one of its 4 legs.
6
one of its
legs.
Front legs.
Sorry.
And it hits the ground. It like screeches at you. This.
Ooh.
I mean, you cut. And then you strike it again, and thing just looks like just in agony.
Wow.
Amos, you're up.
Do I still have disadvantage?
Really?
You
I'm
would
attacking something.
now attacking into dim light would have disadvantage. If you can get within 20 feet, your torch will give you.
Right, okay. So if I have to get within
Like-
20 feet to be able to not take
Yeah.
disadvantage now. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Throw
Okay,
your
I'll just move
torch.
forward the 10 feet or so.
Easy. Wait a second. How close were you? Were you 30 feet range or 40 feet?
Yeah, I was there.
You were
I
30
was-
feet?
Yeah, 30 feet.
Can you please make a Constitution saving throw, please? As you look at the basilisk.
God damn it.
God.
Fuck, what a terrible con! Oh, I'm so fucked.
He's gonna
Oh,
turn-
never mind. It's natural 19 for a dirty 20.
Oh, nice.
Wowza.
Thank
Very
God, I
good.
rolled when it mattered.
Still fails.
It still plays.
Imagine we'd be,
You're fine,
we'd
you're
be
fine.
absolutely.
Fine.
You don't notice anything. You look at the basilisk and it kind of eyes you, and then you just walk forward. You don't notice anything.
Dirty 20. You turn to stone.
Right, okay. Sorry. Alright, I have an idea. Okay.
Falling off.
How can I do this? Wait, which one is it? Way to go.
Did you move forward in the end?
No, I didn't.
Ah.
He can't. He's frozen.
Question. I can't stealth or try to stealth so I can attack with advantage if I move within 20. Can I? Is that how that works?
No, you are a beacon of light. You cannot stealth.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
You kill him.
Cool. So I'll move forward so I'm in within 20 feet.
Yep.
Sorry, my bonus action, I will use steady aim.
Mhm. You've moved, so you can't.
Oh, I thought it was.
So you can sit back and you can just steady aim and take the shot, and that'll negate your disadvantage that you would have, and then you could just get a normal attack, which could sneak attack because of Fluffy being within 5 feet. Or you move forward and do it.
Or as I
But
think
you
you
would have
as
bonus
I did
action.
5 feet.
I'll just move forward. I'll just move forward so I can possibly do it next turn. So yeah, I'll do that. I am aiming for the eyes on this attack.
Okay, sure.
Right. Okay. So I'm just rolling a normal. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Natural 2.
Oh,
Jesus. Fucking Christ, I
dang,
rolled
dude.
terrible.
Glances
like,
off
when
of
I
its
used to.
hard
dang,
carapace.
dude. Unlucky.
It's like this,
Uh,
the spines and stuff all over it just kind of bounces off.
I don't really have a bonus action to use. Yeah, no, that's it. I'll stay here. I'll just stay here. Yeah.
My turn.
Not a worry. No.
Oh. Okay. There's another one. There's another one.
What, DJ Khaled. Another one.
Another one. Oh, there's a Medusa. There's a Medusa as well?
We are getting more than
See?
600 gold for this.
It's
I swear.
100%.
You see, walking out from the cave, a humanoid
Fucked.
with snakes coming out of its hair, wearing a kind of this golden kind of almost crown on its forehead. And it looks at you and it says, "Why do you disturb my pets?" As she lifts up,
Generally saying that, or is she addressing somebody?
The license for
she's
these
kind of
things?
looking at all of you.
Do you have a license for this?
She, with saying that, is going to raise up her bow that she has in hand and fire 2 shots at Lyndall.
No, Lindo!
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 That is a 14 to hit
Your cloak, Lindell.
Misses.
and a 12 to hit.
Misses.
Oh, sorry, 13 to hit.
Ooh.
Leave. And now it's your turn, Fluffy.
Nah.
I don't think we are leaving.
So can I take an attack at the... Is the basilisk that's in range of Azoth in range of me? Like with my glaive?
First of all, I would like you to make 2 Constitution saving throws.
Oh, jeez, okay.
One for each of the
Saves.
basilisks.
Do you have advantage on con saves?
I have... I'm proficient in
Start
it.
of your turn,
Oh.
if you're within range.
That is a 15
Yep, you're fine.
and an 18.
Whoa.
Yeah, you're fine. Nothing happens.
So
You don't notice anything.
Cool.
I like to point out, like, the successes don't mean you're aware of something. You guys are just like, as far as you're concerned, nothing has changed.
Yeah.
So you don't know that these things are doing anything.
I guess the only way would be you would
They're
maybe
just
observe
eyeing
them
you.
look at you, right?
Yeah. The basilisk that's in combat with Azoth, that's in range of me?
Yes, currently, yeah.
I'm going to reckless attack the basilisk that's in contact with Azoth.
Taking the before you roll.
No,
Are you taking
no, I'm not. No, no, I'm not. I think that misses. That's a 15 to hit.
Now, I believe.
I rolled 15 before. And it missed, I think.
15 misses.
Yeah. I'll
With your
take.
+2 from your glaive.
Yeah, it was 6 plus 9.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. I do. Thank you for reminding me. I'm going to attack the same one again, recklessly again. Obviously, that's better. That's 21 to hit.
That hits.
Yeah, that wasn't a great weapon mastery attack. So that and that. So that's going to be 6 plus 7, 13, 15. So 15 slashing, and is it that's half my level? And 7 radiant damage.
Say 15 slashing,
15,
7 radiant.
15 slashing, 7 radiant. The 22.
And your blade just cuts through its forehead and just like slices open its top jaw, and it just falls onto the ground.
Awesome.
Head just like the top half of its head just like severed in 2.
It works. For
I
my
wiped the blood off my face.
my bonus action,
Yeah.
I'd like to. Am I able to daunting roar, or is that part of the
You can attack.
concentrations?
You just kill a
Oh,
creature.
yeah, okay, yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, I'll attack the one that's next to me. Yeah, I can do that now. It's also reckless. I'm going to take the -5 on this one. Can I do that? I can do that, can't I? On any attack that I make. Yeah, I'm going to take the -5 on this one. Oh, that's so bad. I rolled a 2 and a 4, so that misses.
Oh, wowza.
Yes,
That's
indeed it
horrible.
was. Anything else?
No, that's all. I'm going to stay where I am.
Cool. Lyndall, you're up. I would need you to make 2. First of all, make 2 Constitution saving throws.
Oh my god.
I would say because they're in opposite directions, your attention's probably drawn to the Basilisk and the Medusa. So 1 from the Basilisk, I need you to make.
Okay. Question. I have advantage on con saves, but it says for concentration of spells. Is that only for the concentration of spells?
That's only for concentration of spells.
Okay. First one. Con save. 18.
Nice.
You're fine. Second save against the Medusa.
Okay.
Oh, the Medusa as
Natural
well.
18 for 21.
Oh, well done.
Oh,
This die, I'm gonna have to
You're
put
fine.
this in a hall,
You're
hall of
fine.
Fame. Beautiful.
You think you're fine?
Yeah, for now. Like, as that happened, right? Like, so, I mean, obviously I wouldn't know, but they're both staring at me. So I'm gonna move up to like here. No, not there. Diagonal. Yes, and I am going to cast a cantrip green flame blade.
Ooh, yeah.
And I'm going to don my scimitar, only one-handed.
Yep.
And I'm going to make an attack on the basilisk.
Go for it.
Bard.
Roll
A
me an
natural
attack.
18
Oh my goodness.
for...
Nice.
Yeah, this is the same die. Yeah, it hits. Okay. I am going to empower this with radiant damage, as well as use a bardic inspiration.
For the psychic damage?
For the
Okay,
psychic
yep.
damage.
Yeah,
that's,
he's gonna one-shot it.
2d6. 2d6. And then, yeah. And then, 2d6. So that's 9 plus a d8. 13 plus 4. Right? Yeah, plus 4. Yeah, so 17 points of damage. And then the green flame blade, that's... yeah, so the radiant damage would have been 1 of the d6. So let's say the lower
That's
one
alright.
for
That's
if
that's
that matters.
Fine,
Yeah, okay.
yeah.
And then
matter
green
if it's
flame
fine.
blade for fire damage is another d6.
1d6 for
another
this
one.
target, and 2d6 for the target it hits.
It's a d8 actually.
Okay, well, whatever it is, 1d
Yeah.
for the... It'll be 1d for the target that you just hit, and then it'll arc into the next target for 2d8.
2d8 total or 2d8 on the second target?
2d8 on the second target.
Okay, so first target is 1 damage.
Yep, so that's an additional 1, so 18 to the first damage for the,
Oh
for
my
the first
god,
target.
it's so high on this other one. An 8 and a 6 for
14 nuts.
yeah, so
14 points of fire damage as you watch
Onto the Medusa.
Lindor walk up and slash with this scimitar, and as he slashes, you see the blade, like this green flame, wrap around the fire, wrap around the blade with fire. As he strikes, it like bursts out behind the basilisk and just like envelops the Medusa behind him.
Yay! That's the first time that's
Damn.
worked.
Well done.
And I'm gonna do something crazy, and I'm going to use my movement, full movement. I moved, what was that, 10 feet? Let's say 15 feet. I'm gonna move back to the same spot.
Okay.
Away from them.
You will take an attack of opportunity.
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Hit me hard.
That is a 17 to hit.
Just hits.
That you will take. Uh, 8 points of piercing damage
Ooh.
and 6 points of poison damage.
Oh, okay, so they do lots.
I can use my reaction right now, right?
Yeah.
Hellish
goodness.
Rebuke.
Yeah.
And I want to cast that at level 2.
Okay.
yeah.
I will roll a dexterity saving throw for the little bastard.
So that's 3d10.
Yeah, that's an 11 on the saving throw.
Oh, he fails.
That is
It does
full
not-
damage from your 3d10.
It does not save, yeah. Not great. Oh yeah, it is great. A 0 is a 10, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah.
Zero.
0 is a 10.
So a 10, a 9, a 1, so 20 points of damage.
Hey.
Nice.
He's just
Let's
taken
go.
38 damage in one turn as he moved in and moved out.
You've done 52 points of damage this round.
And, let's go. But that's like used a lot, right? I mean,
You used everything. Yeah.
everything
52?
on my
Did you
like a
really?
reaction. I've got nothing moving. I didn't really use a bunch of spells though.
14 plus 18 plus
Oh.
plus 20.
Okay, yeah.
And then I did 14 points of damage.
That's crazy.
Nuts.
That was sick.
Hard hits.
Fun round.
It is now the Basilisk's turn, however.
Yes.
And he's going to walk forward up to you, Lyndall, after that little
He's pissed. I know.
thing, and he is unhappy, in a very unhappy mood, going to attempt to bite you.
Cool.
Oh, I've rolled well there. That's a 21.
Oh yeah.
21.
You take 7 points of
I need some milk.
of piercing. And 7 points of poison.
Poison.
Youch.
Poison, man.
Yeah. So he just turned around. I mean, he just did 28 points of damage to me.
Yeah.
So.
Yowza.
It is then
Give me
Basilisk
the-
2's turn. It is
We
going
need
to
Help.
attempt to attack
Attempt.
Fluffy.
Yep. Just a straight roll. Because I used a reckless attack. So no,
15?
no disadvantage. That's my AC.
Oh, okay. You got
Hey.
your cloak.
7 points of
wouldn't it be
piercing down to 3.
Yep.
And 4 points of poison.
That's
Seven
pretty cool
total.
that you can like attack recklessly, and because of your cloak, it doesn't make you too vulnerable.
Yeah.
Azoth,
Oops.
you are up.
Cool.
Yes.
Do I need to roll?
Yes, you do. You are within range of the Basilisk.
Oh, fuck. This could
One
be
Basilisk or 2 Basilisks?
We don't know the range,
just
do
the
we?
one.
One's
No.
the one's dead in front of me, right?
Yeah, but the
So
other
just
one
the-
moved
just
up
the-
to me.
Just the one roll.
Just the one roll.
Oh, thank God, 19.
Nice.
You're fine. You guys have saved. You guys have
Shit
rolled
myself.
so well
Saved
on
her.
those.
Yeah.
So well. That was I rolled a 16.
Well.
Okay. Oh, I want to help Lyndall. So
I'm-
okay, Amos.
Do you? I'm fine. I'm fine. Do you? I'm fine.
Amos, you fucking beacon.
Bro, I've done
I'll do-
nothing. I'm useless.
I'll do as I please. Thank you very much. I'm going to dive back into the wall that I came from and come out here.
Yep.
And then what would Azoth do? Fucking no, I gotta help Lyndall. He took some big hits, so yeah, I'll run up and pretty much do the same thing. I'll take my 2 swings. The basilisk.
First one with
and-
advantage.
Yeah, and I'll take the neg. Oh, not as good as last, so there's no way that's gonna hit. No, it's not gonna hit. It's like comes down to like 14. It's unfortunate. So then I'll just take the other swing. That's balls. It's not gonna hit either. Fuck. 5, 6, 7, 8, 13.
Come out, and at this point, like your head's like actually hurting from the first little run into the wall, and like your
Little dink.
your swings just go wide.
Oh crap.
So good.
Amos, you're up. You've got nothing else there, Azoth. I need you to make
yeah, I'm just
1 or 2. I need you to make 2 Constitution
Oh
saving throws.
no.
Me.
Yeah.
First
maybe
one.
20, maybe 20 feet.
9.
Oh.
Dude, my rolls have been terrible.
Oh.
The first couple times.
We're gonna be carrying.
Second one, 30, 20.
We're gonna be carrying Amos out as a statue.
This is the
You
smallest
are
one out of the bunch.
restrained as you feel your body start to turn to stone.
It actually does.
Right,
It actually
okay.
does turn into stone.
You are currently
no.
just restrained. You cannot.
Do I
so
know-
your speed is
I don't-
reduced to 0.
Yeah, well, I mean that actually kind of helps me, to be honest. But for like a new steady aim. But do I know which one is affecting me, or I just know I'm being affected by something?
I would say you know that this one was number 2 because that was the first roll.
Right. Okay. Alright, well,
Kind of, you looked at it and you felt its gaze like pierce into you, and all of a sudden you felt your body start to just like just
Yeah.
start to react to that and start to slow and cripple.
Okay, so I'll use my bonus action to move Hunter's Knife from Basilisk 1 to Basilisk 2, because
for it.
it's to reduce to 0.
Yep.
Because I haven't moved, I will take Steady Aim to roll with advantage at Basilisk 2. Please.
How close are you to Basilisk 2?
20
Within
feet.
20.
Oh, yep, you've got advantage. Roll it.
Nice.
12 plus 7, so
Hits.
19. Cool.
Roll
so
me
that'll give
damage.
me
You've got sneak attack.
sneak attack.
Oh, big
God.
damage! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
4,
Is that 5d6, is it? Sneak attack?
6 with Hunter's Knife. 6 with Hunter's Knife plus 4.
Wow.
It feels so good to grab a bunch of dice to roll.
Yeah.
It's so
Oh.
nice.
Yeah, it does. I agree with you.
I haven't even done that
Yeah.
much, but I think the most I've done is 46, which is crazy.
Yeah.
20 piercing damage.
Oh, very nice.
That was including your Hunter's Mark.
Yes. Yeah, that was 66. 4
Arrow
sneak.
Pierces
1
through,
normal.
like its flesh seems really strong, and you just managed to position your arrow like between 2 of its scales, and it just pierces into its body.
Yeah. And
anything
that's it.
else?
I can't move. I've taken my action and my bonus action.
And your bonus action was steady. Okay. Medusa is now up. Medusa is going to approach Azoth. And then as it approaches, it's going to draw out its short sword. And then as it's about to lean forward, you see its the snakes on its hair rear up and suddenly grow as they strike out at you. That is
Disadvantage.
Her
a
snake hair's biting you, bro?
disadvantage.
I got my cloak on.
It's close on.
Sweet. That's still a 20 to hit.
Oh! Yeah, that'll.
Blip, blip.
Meep.
Fuck did you roll?
Meep, meep.
Hi.
What have we got?
You'll take 3 points of piercing damage.
3.
Oh god, no!
3 points. Ah!
And 10 points of poison damage.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
And
Oh,
you know,
God, no.
and I bet you're now poisoned.
As it
How about you,
no.
Phil?
As it
Oh, no.
slashes you
Change
with
the wrong
its short sword, with a terrible to hit, and then even worse to hit.
Rand.
And that will be its turn. Fluffy, you're now up.
Yeah. Am I in range of the
Locked
other
in
one?
combat with the one back.
Yeah.
I think in this kind of setting, because of like the angles of things, you've
Yeah.
only got line of sight directly
On
on the
that
one
one?
in front of you.
Yeah,
You're
cool.
kind of locked in combat.
Yeah, sweet.
Doesn't really make sense to be like, yeah, you've got line of you're like eyeing off both of them. You don't have to be looking at them.
17 on my con save.
You're fine.
I'm going to take 2 attacks at the Basilisk 2. I'm going to take the neg 5 on the first one for now. That's going to be a 23 minus 5, 18 to hit. I'll roll the second attack as well. I'm taking minus 5 on the second one as well. That's oh crap. 17.
It's
Yes. Thank you, Crub. Bob.
Oh, that was a
Lindell.
bardic inspiration.
That was
right?
about
That was the inspiration,
Oh.
so
What did you roll with the d20?
a 12.
Oh.
he's got the neg 5. He's taking
Yeah,
the neg 5.
neg
so-
5.
Oh, you did the neg 5. Okay,
Mm.
yeah.
So I'll roll the first
Still a hit.
one first. So that's gonna be 11, 13, 23 points of slashing and 8 points of radiant on the first attack.
Yep.
And wait, what did I roll? It was a 5. Yeah, that's fine. 9, 15, 25 points of slashing on the second hit.
Oh.
Again, just like so you just like slash through and then whip it round again and just impale on top of its head and just pierce the blade straight through its skull, ripping it out.
I'm then
Our champion has joined the party.
I'm then gonna push over to Medusa. And I'm gonna take my extra attack at her.
Yeah.
Also reckless.
Sure.
That's gonna be a. Oh, I didn't state it, but that's okay. I won't do it. It's be a 27 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
So that's just 1d. That's 1d10. It's 10. So 16 points of slashing damage to her.
Yeah.
Sorry, 18 points of slashing damage. Rage as well.
No worries. Lyndall, you are up. And I think you need to make me 2 Constitution saving throws, please.
Okay. Oh my god, this dice,
So,
man.
first
Natural
one.
19.
Nice.
Second one.
Ooh, yeah, that's more like it. A natural 3. There's no way my +3 saves me.
Oh no!
That was for Medusa too. Okay.
Oh no! Instantly into stone. Insta stone.
You insta stone. You like look. You just and like you're just about to move to go in for a strike, and you just watch Lyndall as he reaches his hand back, and he's just stone, and he just stops, just staring.
Oh, she pissed. She pissed.
His whole body is stone. Or his arm.
He's petrified.
So what does that mean?
He is
What is
petrified.
He's petrified.
Petrified.
I was always going to wonder who was going to be the first to die.
Yeah, so the definition says incapacitated, can't move or speak, unaware of surroundings, resistant to
You have
all
resistance
damage.
to all damage.
Yeah.
Well,
so
that's
immune
good.
to poison, disease. Fell
Automatically fails
I-
straight to the dex
I fell
saves.
strength and dex saves throws.
You
Enemy
stop
attacks have
aging,
advantage.
bro.
Hey! My weight increases, dang it, by a factor of 10. So let's say I weighed, I don't know, let's say I weighed like 185 pounds. Shoot, man, sheesh.
Hey, if you weigh 85 pounds or anything,
I almost weigh 2 tons, man.
Yeah, you weigh
Or 8 ton, 8 ton, 8 ton. Wait, 1,800 pounds.
Oh no! Yeah, I'm not that strong. He's not dead though.
You just.
If we just put the bag of holding over his head and through,
So,
like,
that's a great call. If it's wide enough, we've got to be able to get
all
it.
the way down.
We've got to kill these guys first. Let's worry about that first.
Yeah. Move on.
Right.
I have no idea what's happening. Good luck, guys.
Okay.
Well, he's not. Yeah, he's not
It is-
dead.
Basilisk 3's turn. It is going to turn and attack Azoth right next to it.
Ooh.
With a 10 to hit.
No.
Easy then. Azoth, you're up. You attacked the Basilisk, so I'm going to say you're facing the Basilisk still, would be my guess. Or are you
Yeah, I'd say
facing
so, yeah.
Medusa after it attacked you? Facing the Basilisk,
Nah,
make
yeah,
me
yeah.
one. Make the one save against the Basilisk.
Just the one.
Because it's what you're looking at.
Yeah, like it's one on either side. It's one or the other. So I think the Basilisk makes more sense in this case because that's what you attacked, and then you kind of got bit in the back. So you might have like looked back, but you're still kind of facing off with the Basilisk.
16.
You're fine.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah, rolled a nat 14.
Hold on.
So it's my turn.
Yep, your turn.
Thanks.
we got?
I'm seeing Lyndall turn to stone just next to me, but not. I mean, I know Medusa's behind me, but I'm just like, Just feel a bead of sweat run down my back. I'm gonna cast darkness
Yeah.
around us all. Sorry, Fluffy. But,
It's alright.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
Move.
It's okay.
Yes.
Nice.
I think yeah. So 15-foot radius.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Spreads around corners. Creature with dark vision. Can't see through this. Yeah.
Fluffy, you watch as everything around you just goes pitch black.
You hear a little scream and a little tinkle. And then
I kind of
trip.
I see Lyndall turn to stone, and I kind of like look at my my hexblade and just kind of close my eyes, and you just see it like split second, but it just emanates from my sword and just kind of like envelops.
Yeah, that's sick.
So 15-foot radius.
Still got bonus action.
What am I going to do with the bonus action? Oh, actually. Because when I shadow step, I get my next melee is advantage. If I do,
Yeah.
the
Your
next turn
attack's
it
going to have
carries over.
advantage anyway. You're going to have advantage anyway. Because you're an
Oh, yeah,
unseen
alright.
attacker in darkness.
My mistake.
You have you haven't used your Hexblade's curse though.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Yeah, okay, so I'll Hexblade curse Medusa. And then I will. If I move now, am I going to?
It will be able to hear you moving. It will make an attack. It will be at disadvantage. Because it can't. Can it make an opportunity attack if it can't see you?
Well, I
think
mean,
so.
we can
So
attack.
It can
We
still
can.
kind of.
We can still
At
attack them.
disadvantage, right?
Yeah,
Just be a disadvantage.
it's just disadvantage.
I can swing recklessly.
Wildly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With reckless abandon.
What are we doing, Asa?
I'm gonna.
You didn't have to get right up close to that. You can keep your distance.
Yeah, cool. Thank you. I was gonna say something like that. It's just habit.
I'm gonna move myself into this little corner bit here.
Sure.
So my darkness just gets to Lyndall and Fluffy. Like that's like the end of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I move
You
around
take an
Medusa, but I
attack?
leave Basilisk. Yeah.
The attack is a 14 to hit.
No.
Misses.
15,
No
15
worries.
AC.
Amos, you're up. I need you to make another Constitution saving throw, as you are currently restrained.
Oh, I was gonna say he
Even though
doesn't.
they can't see me. Oh no,
This is for the.
one
This
that
is
already
just-
This
hit.
is
for
for the
the
following follow-up
Yeah.
on the last one.
Come on, beat it. Beat it.
Natural one.
Oh!
For 2 total.
The six heads
Spartans.
were great people. They
Dude, this
looked
is
after
just
the
not
city
my,
of Miletus.
fight, like, Amos doesn't do well in
Amos
like
turns
a
to
cave
stone.
situation.
Oh, man.
Just
God.
doesn't-
Starts to draw his arrow, and it just ends up stuck in that.
Before, as it creeps up, I go, try the water.
Try the water.
Try the
It is
water.
now Medusa's go. Medusa is going to move at Fluffy because it's the last thing it saw.
Bump into him.
Like come in and attack it.
I'm holding it out. She just walks straight
it is-
onto the end of my glaive.
Just
The hare is going to attack with a 11 to hit.
So, just quickly, this is with disadvantage, but not with
Yes.
disadvantage, but with disadvantage?
Yes, but it just ends up being a neutral. If you've got multiple stacks of disadvantage, multiple stacks of advantage, it always just comes to neutral.
But it's
Yeah.
That's how the
two
ruling
disadvantage,
works.
one
It's-
advantage?
That's rules as
Okay.
written.
Yeah.
Rules as written. It doesn't matter.
Okay. Ah, it doesn't hit anyway. It doesn't. It doesn't
keeps
hit.
it from getting way
You said
too
11, yeah?
convoluted, because I imagine at really high levels,
Yeah,
you
that's
get,
fair.
like crazy stacks.
You said 11, yeah?
Sword-
It doesn't
the sword,
hit.
One of the sword hits will hit with a 24,
Yeah, yep.
and you will take
Ow.
5 points of slashing damage reduced to 3.
Reduced to 2.
Oh no! What do we
That's all.
do?
That's it.
Do we?
That's all
do
you
we
take.
hear another? Do we hear another little scream?
Please.
No screams. No screams here.
Oh.
You just hear.
You don't have to make any constitution
Oh.
because you cannot see.
You're welcome.
It is now
So-
your turn, Fluffy.
If I reckless attack, that's just a straight roll, yeah? Because I'm in complete darkness. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just gonna do that.
Yep.
I'm just gonna take a standard attack. That's gonna be a 23 to hit,
It's
and a 19 to hit.
both hit. Roll me damage.
All right, sweet. Two of them, one of them.
We'll save you, boys. I
It's
hope
gonna
to God
be.
that the spell drops when they're dead. If it doesn't.
What's that? 10,
2 heads.
2,
Left.
26 points of slashing damage.
Jeez.
And
one-
no, this is for
One
both
hit,
attacks. This is for
one
both attacks.
Oh, okay.
And 9 radiant damage. Yeah, so 26 and 9.
35 in
35
total,
in
yeah.
total. And can I? What was the ruling we came up with in regards to me raging and not doing things?
What do you mean?
Like with the daunting roar and the compelled duel side of things.
We were saying for now, no.
Okay, cool. And that's all I do.
Address it later.
That's fine. That's all I do.
Lyndall is completely incapacitated. The basilisk will attempt to wander over in the right direction that it heard, and we're going to see if it even picks the right direction. It does.
Like,
And then it's going to attempt to attack Azoth. Huh? It has
Oh.
hearing.
It stumbled
sorry.
into the wall,
I
bro.
thought- No, I thought you meant it's trying to like wander out of the darkness, like.
No, it's like still looking for you.
Why
That is
is
only
there
an
a
11 to
tombstone?
hit.
No, why is there a tombstone next to Linda?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I also need
it
to put.
says
I also need
RIP.
I also need to put one on Amos. It's the closest thing I could get to stud.
No.
it's definitely a
mean.
rip.
Oh dear.
The basilisk will miss with its attack, and you are up Azoth.
The 6 heads were
I do
reduced
need-
to 2.
You can still see the basilisk's eyes, so I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh!
That's so fucking stupid.
That is the
Oh,
wording.
fuck
If
off.
you can see the basilisk's
Oh,
eyes,
thank God. 14.
you're fine.
Oh.
Is it a 10
That's not
DC?
well for that. That's far.
Huh?
Is it a 10 DC?
12
12 DC,
The
okay.
basilisk sits at 12.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. Okay. So I can like move around like
Yeah,
there and
without
not
provoking
set-
attack. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna like, even though I can see perfectly fine and I know they can't see, I'm still gonna like tiptoe around. Like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm gonna run.
First time you've done it.
Oh, I
Gonna
love
get
it.
right. True. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. I'm like, is this real? I'm gonna get right up behind Medusa and be like,
Might not trust it completely.
just whisper to Medusa. It seems like your looks could kill, but everyone's ugly in the dark. And I'm going to roll both my attacks.
Do you whisper
So I
that into
crit
her
roll a
ear?
19 and
Plus-
20.
You also have +2 to hit because you are flanking,
Yeah.
Oh
and it
my
has
god.
no idea.
Okay, so I'm going to take the. How many times can I take the -5?
Every attack you make, any attack you make, you can do an opportunity attacks for goodness sake.
Hmm.
You can do
Oh.
anything.
So I get all of mine are all of my attacks at advantage +2.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's basically a
I'm gonna take
-3
2
for your great weapon attack.
I'm gonna take both swings. Hopefully I crit so I can take a third, and I'll take the neg for the first. I'll just roll. Natural 17.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
So 19 -5, 14 plus whatever your plus to hit is.
Plus to hit is like 8.
So 22.
Yeah, like I said, it's gonna hit.
Okay, I'll take the neg for the next one as well.
Mhm.
That is a 16.
That'll hit as well.
Yeah, 19 to hit.
Plus 5, I'll put it to 21.
Yeah.
What about? If this is the takedown, then I can
Yep.
hit again. So I've
Roll me
taken
damage.
the neg for both. That's
So you've
4
got
hit,
plus.
2,
So roll
4.
roll your 2d6 plus 30.
Oh my
46.
god!
46.
46
I hit
into-
twice.
40. Yeah,
Okay,
hit twice,
46 plus 30.
And 26. Yeah.
Perfectly balanced.
41 again. It's a lucky number.
41. Bang. And the DM
Yeah, he's roboted.
I hit so
Died.
hard.
You hit so hard that the DM died.
Disconnected.
Oh, Ben's kind of jumpy as well. Is it me as well?
Yeah, you are.
Everyone's
Roll.
jumping a little bit.
Oh, the server's just died for a sec or something, has it?
Still alive.
Oh,
Oh,
it's still alive. Oh, it's still
Oh.
alive. Oh, okay.
It may be the server that this Discord server is on.
Yeah,
You might
yeah.
need to change it.
oh yeah, it's I've got like no bars on Discord.
I've got full bars.
I also say I have no bars.
I'm full.
Should just jump out and jump back
You know
in
what
again.
happens to the Discord servers?
Wonder if it's
South
Adelaide.
Australian internet. Yeah.
Yeah, South Australia.
I've had that happen. Like the central servers for the US has gone down, so I didn't move
Crub,
to the east or
you're
whatever.
perfect for me.
Yeah, crowd
Oh,
for
yeah,
me.
Crowd perfect for me
You're,
too.
you're fine for
Dale.
So are
me.
you. So are you.
Dales is the worst. Oh no, you're back.
Yeah.
I think it's back.
Anyway, let's try to continue with this. After your turn, Azoth, it is now Medusa's turn. If you guys can still hear me.
Yep.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep,
You're
you're
good
good
now.
Medusa will. I reckon gonna continue at Fluffy, because that's where she knows things are at. She's gonna attempt to bite you with the snakes. That's gonna miss. Oh, you reckless attack, didn't you?
I did, but she's in darkness, so it's just
So I get a straight roll.
yeah, straight roll, yeah.
Straight roll. 16.
Yeah, it hits.
Oh.
2 points of piercing.
Reduced to 1.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. Fuck you.
17 points of poison.
Oh, that one hurt a little bit more. Yeah, that was a little bit. Oh, yep, that one tickled a little bit more.
I love that little.
Yeah, wow,
17
man,
points
that's
poison. Then it's going to attack with the sword. That is a 24 to hit and a
Oh my goodness.
20 to hit.
Yeah, they both hit. Yeah.
That is 3 points of damage reduced to 1, and 7 points reduced to 3.
So 4 in total.
Yeah, and Fluffy is your turn.
Cool. I'm gonna just take 2 strikes back at Medusa. So I'm still in darkness. So I'm gonna reckless attack. It's just a straight roll. I'm not gonna take the extra to -5. So I'm just gonna roll
They're
ones.
still breaking up pretty bad for me.
That's a natural 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might try and jump out and jump back in again. Give me 2 6. It's a natural 1
I
for
don't
the
think
first
it will
one.
help.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure it won't. This is on to literally. I don't know what it's on. So
Sorry,
it's on a
have
US
I been
server or what?
have I been hit since I cast darkness? Was it before I cast darkness that I was hit? Because it's concentration.
You haven't been. I don't think you've been hit.
Is that any better?
I don't think so. I don't think so either.
No, it's not.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll do it again. That's a 2. So rolled a natural 1 and a natural 2 to try and hit her. Didn't do that. So that's all I'm gonna
Rolled
do.
as well as your sound.
I can't.
Oh my
I don't think I
God.
can change it because it's not premium.
You sound like. Oh my god, that's amazing.
Actually.
Crazy.
I wish I could hear this.
Next up is the Basilisk
Wally!
is going to attempt. That's hilarious. Oh, you lucky bastard. I mean, that's still a 16 to hit.
Ah, for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Oh, my lucky.
Are we better off jumping into a different Discord server? Or do you think it's just our own connections?
Try that. Do we want to change Discord servers? Is that the?
Well, I'm
is
just
that what we're
thinking,
doing?
is it?
Oh, you're like perfect now.
Am I?
Yeah,
Yeah.
back
Oh
up.
yeah,
Speed
monster's
up.
fixed. Yeah, no, it's fine.
Okay, we'll see if it stays.
They just fixed the.
You take
Yeah, I got
14
hit.
points of piercing damage.
Who does?
Yowza.
Oh, Azoth, okay.
Oh, yeah,
Me.
16. Did a 16 hit?
Yeah.
It did, yeah. And 7 points of poison damage. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw as a concentration check.
Oh, for the darkness.
Save.
Darkness up. Yeah.
Con save. 21.
Yeah, easy.
Cool.
I think you keep it.
Darkness stays up, and that's all. That's it.
Very
Now your go,
concentrating.
Azoth. You're watching Medusa, so I don't think you got to worry about the Basilisk this time.
But she's looking at Fluffy.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
no-
you
no
don't
con
have to
check.
Worry about a check.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying.
yeah, cool.
You good?
Yeah, sick. I'll just do the exact same. I think I'm. Oh, sorry. Can I take a reaction to the Basilisk hitting me?
You want to? Yeah, go for it.
I'd like to do my own Hellish Rebuke.
Nice.
I will roll a Dexterity saving throw.
Great call.
Please.
I will fail a Dexterity saving throw.
Fantastic.
It's a 12.
The
Oh,
chunky
yeah,
6-legged animal isn't dexterous? What?
The alligator can't dodge. What?
1, 2, 3.
Alligator's like,
No. Is
"Dip
that
me in the water."
5d10
I googled an image of them. They're kind of goofy looking.
at 4th level?
I think so.
At
Does it
4th
start at-
level? Yeah, it is. 3rd level. 3rd level spell. 4th.
What's it called?
It's a
Hellish.
first level spell.
Oh, it's a first.
Yeah, Hellish
First-
Rebuke's first level spell at 2d8. So each level goes up, gets
No,
another
2d10.
one.
One
So
time,
it's
one
half-
D, one.
Sorry, 2d8, 2d10. Sorry, yes. So yeah, but at that point, it's at level 4. It's 5.
Yeah.
Gone up to 3d8, 3d10.
wow.
Oh, 1. 18, 21, 20, 29 fire damage. Still up?
Go up.
Wow.
Okay. All right. Well, now it's okay.
Only
now it's
just.
Yeah, but now it's his turn.
Yeah, that was a reaction.
You're up.
Okay. Well, with a takedown, I get an extra swing. So I'm going to take my first swing at the Basilisk then.
Is that only on your turn though? Or does it count as a reaction?
It is my
This is
turn
now
now.
his
It is
turn.
my
That
turn.
was his reaction to the Basilisk.
Oh
turn,
right,
now
yeah,
his
okay,
turn.
gotcha. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah, I
just
see
step
what
back.
I see what you're saying.
What I will say is because you're casting Hellish Rebuke, I think you are probably looking at the Basilisk.
Looking at it.
then.
Yeah.
Oh, now you
God,
have.
yeah,
Now
okay.
I would say you have to make the con save.
Yeah, it's fair. I rolled a nat 17.
Yeah, fine.
I'll take the neg 5.
Okay.
Roll advantage first strike at the Basilisk. Oh, a 1 and a 6. Fuck, goes to what? No, that's
Oof.
like a 9. I end up rolling a
That's a
9.
miss.
Fuck. All right, I roll again. I'll take the neg. Oh, fucking okay. This time I rolled a nat 16 plus 8.
Yeah, that'll hit. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a crit. So I'm gonna do at least 15 damage. Am I gonna?
He's dead.
Okay,
He's
cool.
dead.
Yeah,
Alright.
nice. Good job.
Which means I get
Bonus
one more
attack
attack.
on the Medusa.
Yeah.
Which
Frontal's
Medusa.
got the +2.
I'll take the neg. It's like a -3. Fuck. Okay, hang on. Alright, I gotta work this out then. So I got a +2.
Yep.
And a
What's your
plus
normal
8
plus?
minus
What's your
5.
normal plus to hit?
a +8.
+8.
With plus
Yeah,
10.
so it's +5 instead. So what'd you
Oh,
roll?
yeah.
12. So 17.
17.
So it's a 17. It hits.
Nice. Good
Okay.
job.
Yowza. Yeah. 16. 22.
How do you want to do it?
Yeah!
Oh my goodness.
Let's go!
I did nothing.
It's like, no, you did 20-something points to the Basilisk too.
Oh, that's true. Thanks.
Still want to do
Yeah.
it.
Thanks.
6d6 or whatever it was, 5d6.
66.
So she's okay. So I imagine she's like pretty bruised and beaten.
Cut off each
So I'm
individual snake.
Just one by one. Fucking 10 minutes.
Bonsai tree tripping.
I want to like. Oh, okay. I kind of like want to like because we're in darkness, but I can see her. I want to kind of like whisper to make it seem like I'm kind of all around her, just like, where am I coming from? Where's it gonna come from? Like, I'm just like watching her kind of like look around. She can't find me, and then I'm just gonna like slowly gonna walk towards her and just like stick it in her, the sword, and just slow, just give her a hug kind of thing, but just as I kind of pull her in, just right through her. Just right through her.
Stick her real good from behind.
Just let it come. Let it come. Let the sleep come. And then just like softly put her on the ground, and then dispel darkness. And Fluffy just can see everything all of a sudden.
Oh, nice job.
Everything's dead or stone around him.
Fluffy, she's sleeping.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Lyndall, can you make me another saving throw, by the way? I missed one. You need to make one extra one. I was meant to get you to make it earlier.
Okay. Natural 20.
Oh.
Must be nice.
You get 2 saving throws. You got to fail on both to stay. So you watch as that's happened. Lyndall, like, his hand starts to come back to skin, and he kind of gets ready to swing, and there's just nothing around you anymore. Lyndall.
Whoa.
Did I see anything that Azoth did there? No, he would have.
No.
Well, he had darkness up, but yeah. So it happened as she died. Okay.
Yeah, that's how I'll do it. But yeah, technically, it would have happened, I think, a little earlier. But
Lyndall, it's been years. We couldn't find a way to.
Amos, I'm sorry. You just stay still.
Because you don't age. We've been trying to find a cure for years, Lyndall.
Really?
Nah, I'm just fucking with it.
Oh man.
Cast disguise self. Made yourself look like an old man.
That would have been
Yeah,
so
oh.
fun.
Oh, it would have been so good.
We can do it to Amos.
Oh, we can do it to Amos. I go over to Amos's body and like just like look at him and like, can I do like an investigation? Can I like work out what's going on, or like?
You don't have to work out. He's petrified. You know that.
Okay.
I'll walk up.
He's petrified.
I can't dispel magic on anything but myself, right?
Correct.
With my
And like
my
okay,
iconoclast ability.
Yeah. So
Wait, no, that was
you,
protection from good and evil that I could do.
Roll me a. All of you roll me a survival check.
And me?
Sure, I can let you know if you know, but you can't tell anyone.
8.
Natural 1.
Oh, you motherfuckers.
7.
God damn it!
Here lies Amos. You'd think this is his tombstone, but it's actually just him.
You know there are ways to
De-petrify someone.
To de-petrify. You're not none of you are sure of like exactly how. You might need a.
I whack it with my glaive.
Roll an attack with advantage.
Don't do that.
Oh no.
Can I stop him?
16.
It's too late.
Roll me
the wheels are
damage.
turning. If you kill,
am I still raging?
You're not. I don't think so.
Okay. 12 points of slashing and 9 points of radiant. Oh no,
You're
not raging. Not raging. So radiant doesn't matter. Yep.
So 12 points of slashing.
12 points slashing.
Amos, you take 6 points of slashing damage.
Oh! Do I know this?
You don't know that.
Oh.
You just watch the stonework on him chip.
Oh, Fluffy,
like,
wait.
chip-
I think
you
it's.
chip
Okay,
the
okay.
stone.
I chipped the stone.
I think it's working. Do it again.
Okay, so I can cast.
I can try it
just looked up
again.
the
I'll try it.
conquest.
I'll try it again.
I can cast detect or dispel magic
Fluffy,
on
Fluffy,
anything.
no, Fluffy.
I can only do protection from good and evil on myself.
Sorry, yes, that's right.
So I mean, whether I know this or not, I'm gonna walk up and cast dispel magic. On,
23. Not before I've rolled.
on Amos. Yes.
Are you
No,
attacking?
I've
again?
already said I'm attacking, and I've rolled for it. It's 23 to hit,
I'm gonna.
and another 9 points of slashing.
Reduce down, like it gets halved. He's got resistance to all damage at the moment.
It's not working.
Stop! And I'll interrupt and cast dispel magic on.
It won't do anything.
Okay.
No, it's working. We got to get him out of this.
No. Don't hit him anymore. We don't. He's
Amos.
You don't
can't
have
break-
to hit what
can't
you don't
physically break
understand.
him out of there.
That's what I do. I'm a barbarian. I just hit things.
Maybe it's more of a magical thing. Maybe if I Eldritch Blast.
Oh,
It's like unwrapping a lolly. It just, the outer layer needs to be peeled back. the nougaty Amos center.
what if I cast suggestion and suggest him to not be stone anymore?
Suggest him not be
Be
stoned.
alive!
He's not
What happens
stoned.
when there is no intelligence in the party?
So wait, okay. Well,
Natural
Amos is pretty small, so I know that his like weight has gone up, whatever. But considering there's
Probably
like
be
three of us left,
He's still
probably carry him,
It's
right?
still going to be 1.5
even
tons.
if he weighed 50 pounds, he's still gonna weigh 500 pounds.
How much can a bag of holding hold?
Not enough.
500 pounds.
So he
Not
weighs 1,300 pounds.
I'm gonna empty the bag and just put him in it.
How much is 1,300 pounds in kilos?
No idea. 750
Damn heavy,
kilos
isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
ish. Is that right? 900
Something like
kilos.
500 kilos.
Oh, 500 kilos.
500 kilos.
I don't think I can lift 500
No,
kilos.
612 is what I have, like specifically pound to kilograms. 612 kilograms.
All right. Well, why don't we take a quick break while you guys try to brainstorm some ideas of what to do with the your partner that has turned to
The
stone.
petrified Amos. What?
Oh,
How do you solve a problem like a petrified Amos?
Oh, I feel so bad for Ben. Just got
Sorry,
one attack
Ben.
in and then turned to stone.
Miss Stone. Alright, wait a sec.
At least he didn't see it coming.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Where's Elaeda when we need her? I feel like she would have something like levitate or something that could help us. But I don't know how that works either.
The one way I know of getting rid of this, I know we can't do. So I don't know how you guys are going to fix this. I have a couple of ideas. But I'm not telling you. I want to see if you can figure it out.
Yeah.
All right, what are we thinking?
I mean, it's never too late to make new friends. I say we replace him.
Not a chance.
Not a chance. Not a chance in the underworld.
I was just saying to Crub that I've got ideas, but I'm not going to tell you. I want to see if you can figure it out.
I got nothing.
What they do in Harry Potter? Like some root.
Wait, is it the mangrove root
You
or
can
whatever
try
it is?
moving
But
him.
like,
Yeah, I can't remember what it was called.
that doesn't.
It was
Doesn't that
the
petrify them though?
no, it was the yeah.
Is that much like a jellyfish sting? Do we need to
Be on it.
It's curse. What are we all looking like HP wise? Lendor, you took a bit of a hit.
I'm about half. I'll be alright.
Hopefully there's nothing else in this Kraken Cave. I got no more spell slots. Got healing hands.
What do you have total? 3?
2.
Yeah, warlocks don't get a lot.
But you get him back on a short rest.
That is
Yeah,
correct,
that's-
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how long we hang out in this cave either. I don't know what's around the corner any further.
Yeah.
You just flip Linda upside down.
Did I really? Yeah.
He's like facing.
I think I did accidentally.
Oh, he can.
How are
like,
we all?
Yeah.
Ready to go?
Sure.
Yeah. Brainstorming.
You're doing all right. You're doing all right, Ben.
Hey, look, I've got some ideas, but we'll see if they can figure it out.
Yeah. It's been a rough session for you. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, look, caves are not Amos's thing, unless he can
Yeah,
get
the
dark
dark.
vision of some sort. Yeah.
Okay. Well, rejoin with the party as you stand around having watched Fluffy beat Amos's statue with his glaive a couple times.
I can't believe that didn't work.
So, what was it that brought me back? I saved on on one of my con saves, and presumably Amos failed both of his. Listen, guys. I'm not sure. Would I have studied or learned in school or learned of anything about possible ways to cure petrification?
I kind
Even
of
if I
that's what
don't
the
know
role-
if I don't know specifically, like I maybe know where to go find that information.
Roll me a intelligence check.
If it's coming to intelligence, I'm gonna walk over and cut the heads off the basilisks.
I bags Medusa. I mean, whatever this humanoid figure with snake heads. I've nicknamed it Medusa. That just came naturally.
It looks like a gorgon to you, like a humanoid gorgon.
I bags the Gorgon.
No, gorgons are a known thing on Theros.
Gordon's mine. This is my Gordon.
What'd you roll, Lindell?
18.
Hey.
What you know is that the best healers typically come from the temples.
Of course, the temples.
Well, how far of a ride was it out here?
2 hours.
Can I just go over to Amos's memorial statue? That is him. And just place my hands upon the statue. And I'm just like, don't worry guys, I got this. I'm pretty much a god now. And I just like, my head, I'm just like, Elaeda, do something. Please. Don't make me look a fool.
Azoth, if you try and push him in, I will cut your head off.
Roll me a D100.
Don't even... Are they the ones with like the 10, 20,
Yeah,
30?
the one with the
Percentage.
double numbers and then D10.
And a normal D10.
And then a normal D10. Give me a moment. I don't even have those out. All right, Amos, pick a color: red, blue, green.
Blue. Oh,
Blue.
you won't even believe what I just rolled. Wait, what's a 00 and a 3? Is that 3? Or is that
103.
No, it's
That's three.
3.
that's 3,
Yeah.
right? Because
Oh.
the 10 is 100.
Mm.
10 is
That's
yeah.
That's terrible. No, no, no.
That is-
Yeah, the
100 is 0,
D100.
0, 0.
A D100 and a D10.
Yep.
Yeah, my rolls are
So you just
terrible.
roll them both, and that's your D100.
Ah. 58.
Nothing happens.
Damn it.
Was anyone, Fluffy? I think you were, myself actually. We both were. I was already stoned, so I don't know.
What?
Can't say that. That's metagaming,
Oh.
right? I was stoned before.
Medusa died?
Amos was
Yeah.
was stoned.
Yeah.
Because you turned in an instant, he turned over 2 rounds.
Yeah.
This would normally work, but I think Heliod has deemed Amos unworthy, so I don't know what else to do here. It's not my fault. Because he's done too much sinning.
I'm just gonna go and sit in front of Amos, just like looking up at him. And being like...
He can probably sit down and still be looking down on him.
I look him directly in the eyes after with sitting down at his level.
I'm 5'5",
That's right.
I'm not that short.
Oh, that's alright.
Yeah.
Can I walk over to the?
I thought you were like
side and
3'5".
See what else I
I'm
can
not
see
a-
over
I'm
here.
not a halfling.
Is there anything else over in the other pool area?
Nothing really of note. There's like, looks like their creature had been kind of living there. There's some kind of like remains, a couple of like petrified things, and some like bits of like chunks of stone around the place.
Can I investigate the humanoid that was getting eaten?
Oh,
Sure.
Well, while he's doing that, I want to investigate that area where they might be living. The Gorgon, the Medusa, the snake-headed one, right? Not the actual basilisk.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure there's a body left. 5.
This is really morbid. I was hoping you wouldn't go over. You see bits of fur.
Oh, it was one of the Tabaxi! Do I recognize them?
You can't recognize anything.
Okay. Like color or anything? Like of fur? No, it's just fur.
Is it bunny?
Half the pelt, but it's white.
Bigger than a rabbit?
Yeah.
Azot, I think this was one of the people that we met.
You mean?
One of the Tabaxi that we met with, like, what was
I'm
his
pretty
name?
sure I gave them some money. Can you check the pockets?
I mean, you might be able to check the he doesn't exactly have pockets.
Can you?
Maybe skin, maybe some skin pockets.
A marsupial pouch?
I mean, he was a tabaxi, not a kangaroo. Not that I know
Yeah,
what a
well, I want
kangaroo
my money
is.
to Baxi. Alright, whatever. It was an investment. This one didn't pay out.
I rolled a 16 on my investigation over in the area where they were living.
You see a holy symbol for a god that you don't know, or looks like a holy symbol. Shows like multiple snake heads intertwined with each other.
What's it made out of? Like a metal or
Jade.
Stone? Jade. Can I take that?
Cool. Can I investigate the remains of the Gorgon?
Go for it. From an investigation check.
Investigation. Plus nothing. Awesome. Here we go.
Oh,
Awesome.
You said it was like a head with snakes.
That's in that one.
hair, like off its head.
Okay, okay.
Right. So
So nothing.
no one had anything on them in here, and Amos is a rock. But I'm turning to water. Oh, can someone please suggest something useful? Because I don't have any ideas right now.
I'm going to say this. I want you to all look at your inventories.
Okay. Looking.
What
I
have you
walk
got?
over. I walk over and I put the clay death mask on his face. What happens?
He's now stone with a clay death mask on his
The
face.
stone can now climb walls.
I place the bag
Correct,
of
he can.
I place the bag of holding on his arm.
Oh,
Does
no.
nothing. Come on.
Yeah,
Okay.
you don't, and you don't want to put him.
I don't have anything.
What's in the bag of holding?
I take out. I have a standard healing potion. I kind of look at it. And I'm like, I don't really expect this to work, right?
I throw the petrified rabbit at him.
Oh, gosh, you serious? What was it? What
It's
else
all-
is in the bag? What else is in the bag of holding?
Small platinum
I have
piece
no
at him.
Is that all that's in there?
A pot, sending stone, pot shard, pool of lisk flask, swordfish sword, petrified rabbit, and 735 gold.
Wait, did he say try the water before he turned to stone?
Did you
Do we-
say sending stone? Let's get the sending stone out and see if we can call for some help.
We're just I pull out the pool of lith and dip and like and try and put it on him.
You've been holding that for so long.
I don't empty it, like I just like tip it a little bit on him.
Oh no! Wasn't that mixed
Nothing
with something
happens.
else as well?
No, yeah, okay. Right, I have no idea. Like, what are we supposed to do here?
Can I have the sending stone, Fluffy?
You may.
Who has the other sending stone?
Xenon. So I'll take the stone and I'll speak into it.
He's not going to help Amos.
Xenon, can you hear me?
So I would say he has given you a description of how it works. You can say 25 words
Oh,
to someone, and then they can say 25 words back. That's it.
Okay,
That's
okay, okay.
A day. Once per day, you can do that.
okay. Y'all can keep track if you want, but I'm just gonna say something. Xenon, we are north of Miletus. In the cave?
Your counts are both wrong.
Really?
It's 9.
One's at 9, one's at 10.
One's a 10, one's a 9.
Mine's counting syllables.
God.
He said to begin with, so that's what I counted.
Word.
Debatable.
Where the Gorgons live. We need help.
The stupid way of counting.
I don't know how many I have left.
I don't know how many I have left. That's all. That's it.
That's yeah. You're
Oh, anyway, Greg, roll.
That entire message and not one mention of one of us has turned to stone. What can we do to change that?
I'm gonna be
Lindell.
dead forever.
I mean,
you
I
need to be
mentioned-
more precise in the future. But
I mentioned we're
Fortunately-
at the place where the Gorgon's at. Hopefully he assumes somebody.
I can do this more than once. and then and then
my
spell ends.
God.
You then hear, "Tell me where I need to go and what kind of help you need. I'll see what I can do."
Uh,
You can reply.
You can reply to this
Throw the
message.
I throw the stone to Azon.
Over. It's not coming to the stone,
No,
isn't it?
this isn't coming through the stone. This is him.
This is him
casting a
sending a
spell
message.
targeting you.
Oh, okay.
He said, "Fortunately, I can do this more than once." And
Yeah.
then
So Xenon, where I would
Um,
tell him specifically where we're at. Wait. It's 25 again?
yes, this
He's
is.
gonna be able to, but he
he's-
said he can do it more than once. I
is-
thought he
he can
cast
do-
a
that-
spell
that's
message.
not infinite. More than once is not infinite.
Oh, I thought he cast a spell. I didn't realize that he was.
Yeah, he's cast the spell sending, which is 25.
Tell
words.
him Amos
That's
is
what sending is
petrified.
Amos
we're-
is petrified.
We are how many hours outside of Miletus are we?
2 hours.
3
You
hours.
are right.
We are 2 hours by horse out of Miletus.
Okay. I'll repeat that.
Send help.
You've still got like 13 words.
Something to cure purification.
Okay.
Petrification.
Pure.
Yeah, petrification, sorry. We've been purified. Cure
You
us.
get one more. You get one more message back after this. You get, "This is the last one I can. This is the last time I can do this today. I will send some help. Please wait by the road."
All right. I'm staying next to Amos. I'm not leaving him. One of you guys can go.
I guess it doesn't take both of us to go back to the road.
I mean, just in case we've made sure. I mean, just as long as we've made sure that there's no hidden, like the places we've looked everywhere in the cave. There's nothing. No.
You've
fucking
searched
dark
out the
corner.
cave at this point. You're all good. There's
Nothing's gonna. Whatever.
nothing that you
I
can
think-
see is gonna like. There's nothing you can notice that is.
I think
Like,
Fluffy
a
in here is
secret.
fine. Lyndall and I, we can wait outside and try to wave down anyone who comes, and maybe let's just chill out for a bit, take a short rest, wink wink, and wait for help.
Okay. You guys head out to the road. After probably about another
We short rested first, right?
Yeah, like I'm assuming you're heading out to the road and then short resting, or short resting first. After about 3 hours, you see a horse coming along, and it comes up to you as you're kind of waiting there. And it's what looks like some form of. It's a gentleman in white robes, holding with a mace at his side and a shield on his back. Azoth, you recognize him as one of the high clerics of Heliod.
Damn! Wow, they really didn't skimp out, did they? It's good to see you, sir.
You as well, Azoth. Lilio sent me, said that
Oh, she's a gem.
she got a tip from someone about one of your friends or something.
I mean, the
Need-
tips she gets is
needing
none of my
help.
business. But yes, we've got someone here who needs help. Someone's turned to stone inside. Maybe if that's something you've seen before or can help with, we have no idea. He's been petrified by a gorgon.
Tell me, let's go. And he's like,
Let us.
Rolled 6
Starts
die for
heading in.
health. So I'll mark that off.
And so, wait, did we actually get a short rest in?
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it took him 2 hours to get to us. It didn't take us 2 hours to travel out to the road. So
So you show him into the cave, and he comes up and he looks at it and he's like, okay, yes, I can deal with this. I can handle this. And he pulls out a symbol of Heliod, this sun, and he puts it on the chest of.
Wait.
Yes.
I think everyone should leave apart from me and the cleric, and I'd just like to try something if you wouldn't mind.
I'm not going.
And
I'm not going anywhere.
Oh, come on, Fluffy, please!
Loyal to a fault, I am sitting at Amos's feet, and I'm not going anywhere.
Just on the cover of there's a wall, just behind the wall.
Azoth, do not test me.
Do you want me to fix this or not?
Yes, go ahead.
He puts the thing there. He reaches into his hand and holds up a small diamond. And he puts his hand out and says some arcane words, and then you all of a sudden see the diamond start to spin in his hand before it seems to dissipate into dust, which shoots out over Amos, and you see him suddenly start to come back to himself.
Oh! And I just get up and just give him the biggest hug, like I'm just like wrapping him, probably slightly choking.
You know that you're like quite sore, and you've got like a couple of gouges into you.
Me?
Oh yeah,
Or him?
No, he's bleeding.
Oh,
A
you?
couple of gouges in him.
Oh, well, I'm holding him, and I'm just like, I'm so sorry, I didn't protect you, I almost lost you. Like big Leonin tears, like falling on his head.
How did I get hurt? What are these wounds? Before I turned to stone, I was fine. I couldn't see, but I was fine. What happened?
I ain't telling him.
I have no idea. I don't know.
So strange.
Lyndall, can you help him a little bit? He's bleeding all over the place.
That's cure wounds. I don't know how hurt he is, but I'll get it at level 1 for now.
Well, seeing as I'm now not stone anymore, question for you, DM. If they had poured the water inside the pools over me, would that have done anything?
I think he did do that.
I did do that.
And,
No,
it did nothing.
He pulled the pools of lift over
water
me.
on him.
I wanted to know if like the pools inside the cave would have done anything.
No.
We don't know.
We
Who knows?
don't
You
know.
didn't-
Okay.
you don't know anything about that
My
water.
other suggestion was that you use the blood of the basilisks on me or Medusa to see if that does anything. They
Rolled
were
a
my
one.
two.
I can tell you now that none of those would have done anything.
Oh, okay, cool.
Cool.
I wasn't sure if you were playing off
This
like
was
the
the only
official
way.
D&D rules where it's like that 5th level spell, it's like restoration or something like that. Greater restoration. Yeah.
Costs 100 a diamond
A
worth 100 gold.
diamond with 100 gold.
So I wasn't sure if that's what you were playing off, or you were playing off like homebrew where it could be like fixed off something.
There is
but-
another way to do it. That is neither of those are the way to do it.
Yeah, it's like an item or something like that, like a potion.
Oh, so good to have you back, Amos.
You heal 5 HP. I
5
rolled a
HP,
1,
thank you.
so it's fitting that the low roll is on.
That actually puts me back to full health, so that's fine.
Oh, nice.
If that is all that's needed, I
Thanks,
will,
Lino.
heading on to Akros, I will say my farewells. I must continue my travels.
Have
do
you
you,
got?
do
travels
you
or-
require payment? Like, do we need to pay this guy for saving our friend? I mean, I would, but I have no money.
I'll
so-
flick him a gold piece.
Flicks it back.
I'll flick it back to him again. I don't
Just kind of doesn't grab it. It just kind of lets it hit him and drop.
pick it up and take it with you.
I give it to the temple. Not
Fine. You give it to the temple, but you take it. I don't want it.
Fine. He
Thank
picks
you.
it up. It's that diamond was from the temple, not my own personal. So it is payment to them that is required.
Mm.
Lilia will sort that out with you later, I'm sure.
Got a tab.
We appreciate it.
If you see her before we see her, tell her thank you.
Is it? Are you in a rush to Akros? Or is like there's something going down over there, or?
I need to be there before day's end.
Is something happening over there, or is it just you just part of your normal travels?
I'm just needed over there.
Okay.
There are certain things going on that require my attention.
We appreciate it. Safe travels. Thank you very much.
May the sun be with you. Farewell.
Yes,
He walks
sun
off.
bless you.
And with you.
And also with you.
Amos is going to look around and see the 3 dead basilisks. And was I? Oh, no, I saw Medusa. I was still up when I saw Medusa and see Medusa and be like, "Good job, guys. How'd you? It's just you 3 took care of it. No problem. See, you don't even need me. But I'm glad I'm still here. I can't see anything still. Can somebody please cast some light?"
Oh God.
I'm pretty sure your torch is still.
Would still be lit.
I mean,
Am I still holding it? I thought I would have dropped it. Like
Yeah, it's like on the
dropped it or
ground, but
something.
like I imagine like Fluffy's had something going, like because he probably doesn't love being in dim light.
Still,
I
I'd like to see further than 40 feet.
I cast light on Amos's shoes.
Okay, good. Now I can see. Can I walk over to a basilisk and see if I can draw some venom?
Roll me a survival check with
Fuck, I suck at
disadvantage
survival.
because you have never seen this creature before.
Fuck.
I've also
You know, 20s.
compiled the heads to take back with us.
How big
That's
are
what
the
you did
heads?
when,
Like,
as
are
you were
they-
waiting.
Yeah, I said that before. Yeah.
not- these aren't small creatures, so like, I mean, are they?
An 11?
Yeah, you can't manage to get anything out. You're not really sure. Basically, like you're cutting into it and you're trying to look for like the venom glands, and then you accidentally just puncture it and you see it just like drip out all onto the floor.
What was the Heliod cleric's reaction to walking in and seeing 3 dead basilisks and a Medusa?
He'd never seen them before. He was like, essentially, he just walked in and was like, okay,
Right.
not what I was expecting, but okay.
Okay.
Like,
Fluffy,
I
do
take
you
it,
have the bag
it
of
would have been
holding?
like, and I take it you don't know what these are either, and you'd be like, nope.
Yes, I had the bag of holding.
bleed.
What would you like me to add to the bag of holding?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
I'm
just put
gonna
the
take-
3 heads in the Medusa head in there, right?
How?
Oh, I'm gonna take the Gorgon's head and get like the snakes and like tie them around me and wear like a backpack.
That's horrifying.
How big
Cool.
are the
Okay.
basilisk heads?
Heavy, but yes, it's fine. You can put them all in the bag of holding if you like.
Okay.
Can someone prestidigitation the grossness of this thing?
I will. I got you.
My guy.
Prestidigitation. I do most of it except for the spot that's like right above the small of his back and leave some of it behind.
Just oozes
part-
down my.
Yeah, the part that you really can't see.
It's not trolling each other.
That's
Something chronic.
robes, whatever.
Okay. You guys gonna head back to where are we going? What are we
I think
doing?
from here we go back to
I guess-
Miletus and go get paid.
Yeah, it's only a couple hours.
A lot more than 600 gold, I do say. I think.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Get our bargaining out.
Yeah, we'll haggle pretty hard for that. I think.
I think if they would like their town safeguarded by great champions such as ours from creatures that can turn you to stone, then they'll pay us quite nicely.
I agree. Alright,
Because that was not
Right.
fun.
So you head on back.
Yeah, find the horses and head on back.
Yeah, go back to your horses, get on another 3 hours back. So now we're looking into just early afternoon. Head back into the garrison, and you can head up to the clerk.
I just take out the 3 heads of the basilisk and put them on the table next to each other.
My God, what are those?
So this is a bat. Oh, I don't know. Do I know that it's a basilisk?
You don't know what it is.
Okay.
None of you know what it is.
It was a giant.
And this is
Yeah.
And this is Gordon.
This
Oh
is
my
cool. That's so sick. These three things.
Did you just like point its face at him?
I knew you were gonna.
No,
its eyes
the
are closed.
facing my back.
Its eyes are
Okay,
closed.
sure.
Because if its hair is like pulled over me, then I imagine the front of her face is.
We definitely
Okay.
should have cut the eyes out first.
I was thinking about this before. I was like, maybe I should go over and look at the Medusa, see what happens. I was like, not bad.
Yeah, you do it.
Weird.
I make sure the basilisk's eyes are closed.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, these three giant crocodile poison things tried to kill us. They turned my friend Amos here into a rock, into stone, and we killed
Oh,
their.
are these the beasts that were petrifying things in the northern woods?
Yes. So there's three
Right.
of them, and then there was the leader who's on my friend's back.
Okay.
We understand that there was a 600 gold bounty. However, we would like to negotiate a little bit higher, as we were. Yeah, it was dicey for a little bit there.
Well, and they were a bit more than expected.
Correct.
I mean, it does have the tag of unknown for that reason.
Yeah.
No. We
And if
assumed
this
it would
town
be
would
something
like
like a
me-
chimera, so that was kind of the fee that was set.
Well, if this city would like to continue to be protected by the quote unknown, when they're this dangerous, I think maybe some incentive.
Maybe you should think about how hard it is to fight something when you can't look at it. If that was possibly outlined on the invitation or the
On the invitation.
I mean,
On the board.
This dude's a Triton. He's like, well, I can see in the dark. I don't know about you. But...
The party involved.
I can see in the
Not
dark.
all of us can see in the dark.
I
Now I'm
can
real
see
pissed.
in
Now
the
I'm just walking out.
dark.
Screw it.
I can
Okay,
see
don't
in the
use
dark too, but it's whether you can look at it or not, you dumbass.
Roll a persuasion check. I think mainly Azoth, and with advantage from Amos helping you.
And it was persuasion.
Yeah.
Persuasion +4 with
Oh, yes.
advantage. 19.
Oh, nice.
How does 800 gold sound?
I mean, these things literally ripped apart a tabaxi.
What's that?
Like me, but smaller and more agile.
Yes, it looks like it could very much rip apart something like that.
And prone to being eaten.
Fine. 800
Yeah,
gold.
look, I'm too tired to deal with this. We've just been
I
busting
don't think
our
any of us
asses.
have the
Amos
experience
is going to
to
lean
actually...
back into the garrison. It also ate 4 tritons, and then shut the door and then walk back out.
Can we take the heads with us, or do you need to keep them for proof?
If I could keep one as evidence and for our own research, that would be.
We'll have him.
We'll say 900 gold, and I take one of the heads.
All right, we'll give him the one that Amos punctured the venom gland on, and leave with the other
Okay.
two.
No worries.
Good call.
Fuck this guy.
Alright, so 900 gold.
900 gold.
Put it in the bag.
Put it in the bag.
So after we get outside, I'll just say, maybe we take this to our friend at Salamanders and see if they have some more money to spend.
I think that's a good call.
True. I'd also like to see if we can find someone that can possibly extract the venom from one of these creatures.
I want to see.
I'd be like,
They probably could do that.
Do you think we could get money
I'd
for the
also like
eyes
to
of the
see- do you think-
Medusa?
Do you think that
yeah, I'd like
Amos...
to see if we can.
You got to remember that these creatures you have never seen before. They are not from Theros.
No,
Ah.
I was more talking about someone that is skilled
But the
in
Gorgon is?
survival. That sort of
Gorgons
stuff.
are, but when the Gorgons that are on Theros have snake bodies. I said it like.
Oh, it's a
looks
humanoid
like
body, wasn't it?
Gorgon's
Yeah.
This is a humanoid body. This is different.
I think we
Oh, I
try
didn't
and.
realize that. That's interesting.
Should we talk to the elves?
Ooh. that's not a bad idea. Let's go. Maybe go back to the Harpy's Nest and see if the elves have any idea.
They'll definitely be there this evening. I feel
Alright,
like they're
let's go and see if they're there now. Because if they're there now, we can talk to them now about it, and then we can go to Salamanders and sell this stuff off. I reckon that someone's gonna want that snake bitch's eyes.
I'd like it. I want to put it on the end of an arrow and shoot the arrow at someone and turn them to stone.
Petrified.
Eyes pops.
Okay,
Do we-
okay, so we're heading to Harpy's Nest.
Yep.
I'd like to put the eyes on a sock puppet and put it in front of someone.
You get there. I would say there are some elves there. Yep. There's and like some of your bard elves.
All the bard elves.
elf
They got
friends.
good stories. They'll tell us the truth.
Sitting around.
They're in the bag of holding, right? We put them back in the bag of holding. We're
Yeah.
not just walking around.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe we put the Medusa head in there too. I don't feel like walking around town with a Medusa head out in the open is.
I think that's a good
Everyone
call.
try to take
it off me.
Put it in the bag.
If you want to draw
I
attention,
was
then
literally gonna just
do
grab
the
it and
back
try
head.
and pull it off him, but okay.
Roll you for it.
Alright.
Up to the elf bar.
Are we doing strength or what? We're just 13.
That's what
So you go there.
Snap a
They're,
couple of
they're
their
sitting
heads.
down at the table, having a couple of drinks, and it's early in the afternoon. But these guys, taverns is where they get their they get their kicks.
They're
so.
bards, and
Yeah.
I assume that's their occupation in the middle of the day. They probably don't have much else to do other than wait till evening. But,
Work the
yeah.
nights.
So I'll come up and be like, "Good afternoon, friends. I have kind of a few questions to ask."
Do you guys know what this is? And I pull out a basilisk head and whack it on the table.
Afternoon, what? Oh, you have them here as well.
Well, no, we've never seen anything like this.
Oh.
Yeah.
They came over as well. That's unfortunate.
What are they?
Basilisk.
Oh, what does it do?
You don't want to look in its eyes. It can petrify you.
Yeah, my buddy.
Yes, we know that.
Both these two
Oh.
were done for a little bit. They're okay now, obviously. What about this bitch?
How would
And
you treat someone that's been petrified? Just out of curiosity.
You petrification tonic, or you go and see a cleric.
Okay, petrification. Good to know.
I pull up the Medusa head out of the thing and just hold it up. What about this bitch? Have you seen her before?
Ay, ay, ay.
It's a story to tell for you.
Fluffy just looked at it. Roll.
No, closed her
One
eyes.
of the-
We've closed her eyes.
Far out. Don't go waving that around.
Put it back in the bag.
Yeah.
Like,
They,
Put my
He raises his
hand
hand
up
and
the
flicks
neck.
his hand, and this like floating hand, mage hand, just pops up and just opens the eyes while you're looking at it.
You bastard. Do I actually have to roll for it? 12?
You feel you self-starting to take the stone. Roll me another save.
If we need to get another clue.
Okay, 17.
You started to turn. One of the other guys was, "Did you really have to do that?" And he like goes to stand up, and then you realize that like he's not got an instrument next to him, and then like he sees you turn back, and he's like, "Oh, okay, fine," and he sits back down.
let's blindfold it. So I
Kind of
don't know.
knocks the guy over the back of the head.
Just like,
Can't you just like tie some just a couple of snakes?
yeah, we'll just like cover her face.
Put
Put it back in the.
That looks like a Medusa to me. They often Medusa.
Medusa.
Yeah, these similar
It's the heart
abilities to that of a basilisk. I have heard that some of them keep basilisks as pets because they
She did say something about her pets, yes.
Yeah, makes sense.
yeah. It's
Well, they're all dead now.
quite the fight you would have gotten yourself into.
Well, yeah,
Surprised you all made it out. Nice work.
I appreciate it.
Wouldn't know.
Oh, there was a time there we were stuck between a rock and a hard place, but we made it out.
And we were in a cave, you see.
Mm,
Since we don't have these creatures on our plane or in our world, we were curious if they had any value. If there's anything that we can, sell for some coin.
I mean, I imagine if they've not been seen here, someone might want to collect it. Aside from that, the only thing would be the venom, if you can extract it properly. It's an
Speaking
okay,
of, do you know how to do so?
I don't know. I know someone that might. He's always enjoyed doing that, weirdly enough.
Do you mind?
And who would that be?
Point
And
us
where
in
do I
that
find
direction.
them?
Yeah.
I can get him to come over here if that helps.
Oh, he's here?
The one in the black, brooding in the corner. No,
Aragon?
Ranger jokes. No, bear with me.
Raw.
Could you? And he just looks over, and he's like, "Fine." Thrain, would you mind joining us for a moment? We've got some people that could use your help. And you see him like, wait for a second. You'll be here in about 5 minutes if that helps.
Yes, please. Thank you.
No worries. Grab a drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm mighty thirsty after that effort.
Easy. Grab a drink. About 5 minutes later, another elf walks in. This one is another pallid elf, the big ears, the black eyes. Actually, sorry, this is Thrain. No, this is this elf walks in, and he's green, extremely green, and is all like his clothing is very like leaf-like, and he walks in and he's, so this is where you guys spend your time.
To be sure, to be sure.
And you must be the other lot. Good. What can I do for you?
Kind of
Are
sprite
the
chicken.
basilisk heads still on the table? Or something?
No, I put him back in the bag.
Yeah. I'll introduce myself. My name's Lyndall, and these are my friends in Azoth, Amos, Fluffy.
Pleasure.
Thrain. People just call me Ray.
Right.
Ray?
Ray. I don't know. It worked better for those that didn't speak Elvish.
I like it.
Well,
I think Ray suits you. Oh, nice work, Ray.
Thank you.
We have a couple of basilisk heads, and my friend Amos was wondering if you knew of a way we could extract the venom.
I've done it once or twice. It's a bit of a tricky affair. You've got to make sure you get the vial ready as you puncture it, and puncture it in the right spot that it doesn't leak out into the rest of its cavities. But I've done it once or twice. If you want a hand, yeah, I can help with that.
Yeah, if you could
That'd be great.
assist, that would be... You said cost. Sorry. What are we talking here? Can I buy you a couple of rounds of drinks?
That'll do. Walks up and sits at the table.
Nailed it.
Maybe do this before you get the drinks.
Also, I don't think we do it here. Like,
Yeah, it's
maybe
very
Surgery
good.
first,
room,
drink second.
or like you don't do it on the. I'm sure Hixus would not be proud of the fact that we're dissecting an animal skull on the bar in the middle of.
Very good point. Hicks has been very good to us.
Yeah, I
That's
don't wanna
fair.
piss him off.
Okay. Where do we want to go?
We don't have rooms anymore, so if we want a room, we'd have to get them.
We're gonna have to stay in somewhere, aren't we?
Yeah. I'll go and get us some rooms.
Why would you even
Okay.
do that?
Go up. Hixus at the Hixus is still there. And yeah, pay for the rooms.
What are they again? Silver
Another
each?
2 rooms, I think. So it's like say 1 gold, 5
gold.
each.
Okay.
For I'm guessing for like maybe a few nights. I mean, you guys can basically rent.
I
this
got
one
it.
for
I
a
got it
while.
covered.
Thank you. So we'll lead them up, and I don't
Yep.
know, like if the rest of the bards, if they want to join, they can. If not, they can do whatever they want. So, they can invite
I mean, it really
one
just
of-
needs
one
to
of
be me and Threy, doesn't it?
I'm curious. I want to see it happen.
Oh,
so.
The bards are like, I don't need to see more of that. I'm gonna stay down and have a drink.
Sounds good, friend.
Enjoy. Ray just kind of looks at him. Always. Wanders up the stairs.
I follow him with the bag I hold.
Okay.
Yeah,
So, okay, so it's the whole group and
Yeah.
Ray.
Yeah.
Threy. Threy is like, all right. So, do you want to put the head out for me? I
Head
can
1.
have a look at this.
Pull the mouth open.
Okay. So, and he's like, so the trick is you really want to get the mouth nice and wide. And he reaches out into his back and pulls out a scimitar. And he like, pulls out a dagger and he just like cuts around the jaw part. And he's like, so you get to there, and then you just, and he just cracks the jaw, and then just like opens up the mouth further.
Oh.
He's like, see,
Like
now
the
you
old-
now you
like the
have better
old-
access. And you
Like
see
Kyle's
Kyle's
these-
little
reach
brother
outs.
from
You see,
South Park.
it's
Ike.
these teeth here, not the front ones. These ones just a little bit further back. They've got the venom. So you make a little incision just behind the teeth, and you get a vial ready, and he just digs his knife in and then puts it up, and you see this black liquid kind of draining into the vial.
Cool.
Epic.
So once he's done one side, can I try and do the other side myself?
Yeah, go for it. Roll me a survival check with advantage as he's helping
Yes.
you.
That's what I was hoping for.
Oh, 4 and a 2.
No!
Like just here, and he's like, no, that's the wrong tooth.
God
Forward
damn
one.
it.
Try again. Try again.
Okay. I rolled a 10 and a 3.
No. Survival.
You're like you get
I'm
it
not
and you
good at survival.
Oh, yeah.
you puncture it, but then like you puncture it too much and it kind of like gushes out and gets like all over your hand, and you only like feel a little bit of the vial with poison. You come out and you've got like this black kind of ichor over your hand.
I
like,
go
you
and
might want to be careful with that.
I pull the second head out, and as like with my glaive, I just like slice it and pull the mouth open.
That'll do it.
And then grab the dagger off of Amos and try and do it myself. Having seen,
Are you letting him help, or are you just gonna do it yourself?
I was just gonna do it myself. Well, like let him help.
Okay,
like
roll just a straight. Okay.
let
So
him help
he's like,
me.
it's like whether or not it's like so.
I've watched and
You want
then
to
he's
just here, and he's just like pointing where it is.
a 5 and a 2.
Oh my god.
You're like, right, so it's just a small little, and you just like stick your dagger all the way through its head, like, through the jaw. And you're like, it's like that's not going to work.
Okay, guys,
Pull it
can
out.
Got one
I
to
suggest
go.
we just let him do it so we
We have
get
enough.
let him
We
do
have
it.
enough heads that we can all try.
No, we've got one more
Would
tooth
Just
to
you
one
try.
more
would
sack.
you like me to do? Would you
Oh,
like
yeah,
me to
that's
do
fine.
it?
Yeah.
Yes, please do your
God,
last
yeah,
one.
beaten. I
Okay.
can't believe that. 5 and a
Just
2,
kind of
4
goes
and a
in
2.
And then he pulls it out and he's like, okay, well, there's a couple of vials of basilisk venom, and you might want to wash your hands thoroughly.
I'm going to go wash my
Yeah,
hands.
same.
Thank you. I'll go buy you a couple of rounds of mead.
Thank you.
Well,
Yeah,
maybe
mead
a
here
few
is quite lovely.
yeah, it
What
is.
about the
What about Medusa?
the Medusa head?
there
Can,
anything-
can we like? Is there anything you can get, Ray? Is there anything you can get off a Medusa head?
Not so much get. I mean, I've heard of people using them as trophies, and I heard one guy tried to use it as a weapon once.
What did he do?
He stuffed
If
it
you
up.
cut the face off of it and
The human
No,
skin
no, no.
mask.
He just held it by the hair and pointed it at people.
Ah,
It's a bit unwieldy, I would think.
It's a bit unwieldy, and then he got known for it, and someone attacked him with a mirror.
Mm,
It was
attacked,
quite the story.
attacked him with a mirror, or just pulled a mirror out.
death by mirror.
They had a shield that they turned into a mirror, so when he looked at the mirror and saw the thing, he turned to stone.
Lol. That means laugh out loud.
Right. Why not just laugh?
I'm,
Seems so strange.
I could, but I didn't find it that funny. I just wanted to say it.
it's Twitch culture, kind of like a Zoomer humor.
Jesus.
Gosh, I mean, I guess I am quite a bit older than you. I just
Yeah.
not with the times anymore.
Yeah, sorry, mate. Yeah.
Zoomer humor.
I think we just take these heads to Salamanders
Yeah,
and sell
see
them
if
off,
we can
kind of
get 'em.
swindle him.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna know that this thing is. They don't. Yeah. But anyways,
I closed
thank
them
you.
now.
I appreciate you. I mean, I'll come down and join you for a few drinks if you're wanting some now.
It sounds good. Always down for drinks.
Azoth, do you want to try and
Ready.
swindle
Get back out into the
Salamander?
fields, though. There's some bounties that are calling my name, and I do so love a hunt.
Bounties. Is it a solo bounty, or you need some help?
Oh, there was a farmer that needed some help. I was going to go out and see if he.
Oh, yeah. No, we only deal in high end.
Farmer.
I mean, there is 4 of you. That's probably fair enough.
Yeah. Yeah, we took out a couple of Chimera the other week.
Oh, nice.
Mm.
Well, how many? It took you all 4 of you to do it?
There was actually 5 of us at the time, but that's why we call ourselves the Six Heads.
That's strange.
Yep.
Well, good on you for getting together to take down a chimera.
2.
2 of them, yes.
2 Chimeras. Come on now. Details matter.
They do. They do. Well, I don't want to leave this. I don't want to leave my friends down there for too long, and I'll grab some
Yeah.
drinks, and then I'll have to head out. So let's head downstairs, and we'll go from there.
Let's do it.
I
I'll
think
go
we're
over
gonna.
there.
I think
Yeah.
as you head down, I think we're gonna call it there tonight. A bit of an earlier one. Dad's wanting to get some sleep, and usually I'm pretty loud in here as we're doing this. Because he's got to head off early in the morning. So, we'll finish up a little earlier today.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
Thank
we
you.
need to.
Good job.
Bit of a fun one. Bit of an interesting combat with some stuff going on.
Oh,
Mechanics.
poor Benno.
We rolled
Well, Ben.
like those con saves were nuts. Like we rolled really
Except
well.
for Ben.
Except for Ben.
Rolled, to be fair, I only rolled two bad ones. I think I rolled like a natural one on the one that mattered.
Yeah.
No, I can't unless I have dark vision. I can't do anything in dark places. It's just too difficult.
Hey, well, we got another 900 gold towards our
What is that total?
1635 plus
Is that including-
plus 20
We're so
platinum.
bad. It would take us an entire
Sorry,
year to get enough money to
1835.
Yeah, I don't know if this is going to be the right way to go. Yeah.
The gold, I think we're just going to split up and try and find some manacles
yeah.
somewhere. We need to probably hunt down, what's his name? We're going to have to hunt down Dython and hunt down these ones that were stolen, or find some somewhere else.
Yeah.
Maybe
The
Akros has
cost
got
was
some.
gonna be like, the cost was going to be massively reduced if you like got your own resources and took it to the temple.
Hmm.
That's what was said. Like it was going to be like
Yeah, of course.
heaps cheap to do it there.
Yeah.
To like actually do all the legwork yourself.
Well, and we still haven't asked once we get to that point, we would have to let them know what was going on, but we could still fundraise, I guess.
Hmm. Yeah.
Let the 12 know
Uh,
that we have some sort of solution to their problem, right? With the planes having been collided, or possible solution. What? That was fun
Have
though.
we spoken to Xenon about what we're trying to do and get the manticles together?
You
Yep.
know,
Yeah, who knows?
You were
Yeah.
chatting to him and Atlas about it. Atlas was looking into it.
Yeah,
So,
that's right.
so he knows. So, I mean, theoretically, he could also help. I mean, in terms of like sponsoring, possibly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, he gave us.
Well, he gave us the bag of
Amos
holding and the 20 platinum.
and yeah, 200 gold.
True.
Yeah.
He kind of a bit of a Kickstarter.
Hmm.
Wasn't much. Yeah, we're getting nowhere. Fast.
Thanks, guys, for joining us tonight. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, I thought for sure you were going to.
I'll be back
Azoth, you were gonna-
on
he was gonna come over
Friday.
and cast darkness right away, and you didn't.
So
and I was like,
we'll be doing whatever we're doing then. And I'll be back live on Monday. So thanks for joining us, guys. I really appreciate it. And
yeah,
we'll
because
talk
right
to you
after
soon.
that, I got turned to stone.